What's up, guys? Thank you for coming. Got a special guest here today, Burpees Giant. Super awesome dude. I was hoping to have another guest on, but the other guest was feeling under the weather. I hope he feels better soon. So in this Thursday edition of live stream, a couple things. I'm gonna have Burpees Giant on, ask him a couple questions and things like that. Talk about the community, and we gotta protect it, and we just be careful with some of the comments that we have as we go through our chat. And then the dance challenge with Alice and Pro Jam, right? So quite a bit to do. Got my hat. I got this thing. Hands. I got a mouse. We'll see you on the other side. Peace out. What's up, guys? How's it going? Let's see. I'm in the dark. I am in the dark. In the dark. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Hey, so welcome, Rook. Welcome, Cool Gamer. Welcome, Budget Rips. How's it going, Budget Rips? Cindy Cat, Captain Adam, John Swearzik from the Shenandoah Valley. Baron. What's up, Baron? And let's see. Hopefully I don't miss anybody. I think I didn't. If I did, I'll catch up. Hey, what's up, Raph of Alice and Pro Jam? How's it going, guys? Yes, I am about 6 days away from Christmas break. Pretty excited. Pretty excited about the Christmas break coming up. So, what did I have? Yeah, I was supposed to have 2 guests, but that's fine. One of the guests is not feeling too well, and I wish him the best. We'll have him on next time. Welcome back, Mr. Cotter. Yeah, Renee, I tried, like, I wanted to film it a little better, but then, you know, I get home and I'm like, oh, I gotta make this out. And yeah, and I forget that it takes time to process it onto StreamYard. And it can only hold certain points, right? Like you can't put like full on big videos. I had to compress it down. So there was a little longer of a video going on, but yeah, didn't really do too well. What's up, Budget Rips and Robert Springs? How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming. And let's see, Tony Danza. I think was it Mr. Carter? No, I think one that like. I'm not too sure if it's. What's up, Burpee Yoga Uncle? How's it going? I'm hoping, yeah, I'm hoping that Burpee Giant comes on. I think he said he was going to come on, but yeah, give me a picture. If you guys were noticing some of my thumbnails, I've been using AI. If you're interested in using the AI to make either thumbnails or pictures or whatever it is that you want to do, if you go to my homepage, there's 3 links. There's the hashtag Modern Day Breakfast Club, Modern Day Breakfast Club in the house, and then there is CAGS, Karaoke Acoustic Guitars link, and then there's this AI link that it's free. You get to make 3 thumbnails for free, and it's what I not thumbnails, pictures, AI pictures. It's what I use for my logo, and it's what I use for Billy, and it's what I use for some things. So I'm trying to use AI a little better on thumbnails and stuff like that. Let's get a pour. I'm trying all genres. As you can see, I know Raph was saying that you're switching to another niche, the niche of artsy video making. So yeah, I was just sitting in here yesterday, and then I was like, let me make an artsy video with Billy, and then I'll go ahead and make a nice little thumbnail with AI. If you're interested in that AI stuff, you could check it on my homepage. I linked the AI that I use. It's called Pika AI Art Generator, and you get 3 a day. You can make your own logo. You can make whatever it is, and then I use Canva. What's up, Betty? How are we doing? And then the Black Widow channel. Thank you for coming, Black Widow channel. The Black Widow channel actually showed me some AI. I haven't had a chance. Thank you so much, Renee. And oh my gosh, Yeah, okay, so I'll talk about the dog video in a little bit, because I have to, because I was like, oh my gosh, it really like did something. So what's up, Joel and Spike? How's it going? Yeah, so Black Widow dropped me a link to, I think it was at the top of the chat. I'll go ahead and hit it up here. It's called, I'm gonna pin that right now. At the very top, Black Widow showed me this site where I guess what it does is it generates like 10 images or something like that. What's up, Leandra Monique Cecina? Hello, how are we doing? And yes, so it's at the top of the chat. It's another AI program. I wasn't able to actually use it just yet. Oh yeah, so awesome. So Leandra Monique Cecina is the fiance of Burpees Giant, which I will have on. And then let me just show you Burpees Giant. Let me go ahead and give Leandra a moderator wrench. Yes. So yeah, and then thank you, Renee, for the compliments on the dog video. I was basically, let me drop this over here just to make sure, because Giant's going to have to use this link right here to get actually up onto the StreamYard. Right. So yeah, I made the dog video, right? And I was like, it was touching because it's if I have time in a bottle. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is so touching. Reason why I made that, right, is because I was sitting here in the studio and I looked at the dogs and I'm like, man, these guys are awesome. I've never had a pair like this that are super cute and lovable and always next to me. And I'm like, oh man. And it made me think about all the other dogs I used to have, right? And I'm like, I made it. And it was very touching, right? Right, it was very touching. And like, oh my gosh, Michiko Anu, she thought it was that like the dog passed, right, or something. I was like, oh wait, hold on, they're fine, guys. I was just putting out a video that like I just wanted to put it out there because I love my dogs, right? So yeah, guys, check this out. So the Black Widow, right, said that's a cool thing. And up at the top pinned comment up there is the Black Widow said that thing. It says Opus.pro, I believe it's free or something. It makes shorts from your videos. You drop your video and it generates shorts. AI, AI, AI. Can I say what? AI. Can we say A? Can I get an A? Can I get an I? I'll post the number. That number for. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, I got you. I got you. Let's see if I can post it. It's at the top. Yeah, yeah. I got the link. Let me drop the link for Burpees Giant, which is I'm pretty excited. Anyway, at the top is the link for that thing. I have not been able, but that sounds cool, right? You drop your video in there and it makes shorts for you, right? So the link right there, Leandra. By the way, Leandra is the fiance of Burpees Giant. And the link I just dropped, it is the one that I just recently dropped. It's the StreamYard.com link. And then, yeah, so that top thing, I've not been able to use it just yet. But if you guys have more questions, check out the Black Widow channel. They're the ones that actually told me this thing makes this, and I totally forgot. I thought that's cool. I'm like, oh my god, that sounds cool. Let me check it out. Yeah, so it's at the very top, and then check it out. All you do is, I guess, you drop your video in it, and it makes shorts. So if you're like tired of making shorts, like just drop a video. Maybe it'll cut it up to 10, right? So, and if you guys have further information or questions about that, please don't ask me because I have not used it just yet. Please see the Black Widow channel. Thank you for sharing that with us, Black Widow. And I'm excited to use it. Another thing I'm actually using, along which I'm probably going to try to use that link up top to see what it does with the video and to make shorts from. On my homepage, I'm using PICA AI AI generator. So if you go to my homepage, there's 3 links. Hashtag Modern Day Breakfast Club, Modern Day Breakfast Club in the house, Tags channel, and the third one is that. I know I was talking to Raph about it. I'm not too sure if he tried it out, but this one right here, I made with that. The link that's on my homepage. Also with that, and thank you so much, Black Widow, for that. Any little thing to help the community is awesome. And yeah, we have a super fantastic community out here, guys. Thank you so much all for coming. And yeah, so some things I use Canvas for my thumbnails, and I now use that Pika AI generator, and I'm probably going to start using the Opus Pro, right, which I believe is free. You know, it's one of those things, right? So I'm so excited about AI stuff because it's so easy. And what I was able to create, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys saw it, but what I was supposed to have made it on, but he called and he's like, hey, I'm not feeling too well. So if you look at this, I asked Burpees Giant, right? Can you send me a picture? So he sends me a picture, and I basically drop his picture into the thing that's on my homepage, and the Pika AI art generator, and I said cyberpunk, and that's him as the cyberpunk. I hope he's gonna like that. I said, hey, and then mine, I dropped my picture, and I said I want to look like Van Gogh, right? And it's pretty cool because it does those kind of things. It does it very quickly. On the free version, you get 2 or 3 free pictures to drop, which I'm pretty excited about that right there. So that's the guest today, and Leandra is the fiance of Burpees Giant. All right, so I know he's probably trying to get ready. Maybe I hope he's out here like full on like makeup and all this, like, because I'm trying to be better at. What's up, Tranquil? How's it going? I'm trying to be better as when I come on, right? I want to like see what the lighting does. I don't know. I want to make like darkness. I know the guy said that one Nick Niven said, make sure there's space between your head. Oh man, make sure the rule of third. I'm in the rule of thirds. I used to take pictures, right? So this, I believe, is the rule of thirds, right? Oh, okay. There's the rule of thirds right here. Okay. But he said, if you're not doing that, you want to be right in the middle with a little space on top of your head and something like that with some good lighting. And that thing is I better stop doing all that because it's casting shadows on me. So, yeah, AI, I haven't been really able to use AI so much, but I'm falling in love with it. If you guys want to see a channel that's starting to use AI a lot, and she was the first one within our group, the Modern Day Breakfast Club, is Rascal and Lucy. Check out Rascal and Lucy. She's got a lot of cool AI generated things, and she puts that out on like silent live streams and stuff like that. So yes, thank you so much, Tranquil, for coming in. Black Widow, thank you for coming in. And you guys, if you have any other questions about AI or whatever it is, at the very top is what Black Widow suggested. That might be cool. And that's cool. Like that top pin thing, Opus Pro. I've not been able to open it because I just basically finish work, head over, do the video, set up the live stream. I'm pretty excited about I like messing around with technology and things. So that's the Opus Pro thing right there. And then if you guys have questions on it, just check with the Black Widow. And the Black Widow has been coming around and connecting, right? So let me go real quickly over here to the comments and just make sure I'm not missing everybody. But thank you all for coming. Let me go over some things that I was thinking about while I'm waiting for Burpees Giant. And I'm not doing burpees yet, okay? Because like I might hurt myself. Yes, Life with Misty. Hello, welcome. I know someone was mentioning you, Life with Misty. I believe it was Allison Projam. I will check you out and see what's going on right there. I've been quite busy, guys, with school. We have one more week, and then we're going to go on like a nice 19-day vacation, which means, hey, I get to learn AI. I'm so excited, right? So, yeah, within our group, Renee has been using AI in Leonardo, but I've been very impressed with Photo AI image generator and also do some things in Adobe Firefly. So from what I remember is Renee, Rascal, and Lucy, probably like me, use older things, like I remember using Adobe Photoshop and Adobe InDesign, and I remember using Photoshop, and it's freaking me out. So yeah, and there's so many free things out there, right? The one I really like is, because it's easy and I can just drop it, is the one that's I actually pinned on my homepage. I like that one. So yeah, you guys have questions about AI or whatever it is, Black Widow knows. Renee also knows. And then I guess as a community, we can all like figure out how to do this cool AI and stuff. Did it take over my life yet? No, it's actually making my life actually easier. And it's fun. Yeah. And then, yeah, like I was able to make my little thing of Billy, and I put in a banner and stuff like that. So let's, first announcement right here real quick. Guys, let's keep our community together. Modern Day Breakfast Club is a community that we're doing. kind of thought of up with Raph of Allison Pro Jam. If you're not connected with Allison Pro Jam, it's my oldest friend on YouTube. What's up, Raph? And long time ago, we were like meeting March or April this year, right? We're like, how do we get people to connect and stuff like that? And then hashtag. I was eating and I'm like, I called him and say, how about if we put a hashtag on something? And I'm like, cool, let's go check out this hashtag. And I was thinking the Breakfast Club, Raph dropped a short, said, oh, this is cool. This is something that might be cool. What's up, Steph? Binky's Bunny's Way. How are we doing? Guys, check out Steph. She's from across the pond. And she's got some very cute animals, furry family friends. But yeah, here's the thing. Since we're an awesome community, guys, and let's be super careful with the comments that we make within the community, right? As you know, myself, I don't really talk about political things too much, obviously, because I can't. I'm a teacher, right? I try not to talk too far off on crazy topics and things like that. For all I know, my principal might be watching this right now in the background. Hello, how's it going? I'm doing a good job. And I never really cuss. I never do all those kind of things. So let's all be careful with what we say to each other and stuff like that. Remember, a lot of us come in here and we want to have a connection with our friends here. And I actually have a totally good time here. And just as a lot of us do. Hello, my Linda. How are we doing? So yeah, I'm totally blessed to have friends like you guys. But let's, to keep a good friendship going, we have to please be careful with comments. And I know, we know who's who and stuff like that. Yeah, so we know who's who and stuff like that. So I know there was times like, don't ask people to like, hey, sub me. That's not what we're about right here in this community. The Modern Day Breakfast Club, we know who each other are. We've been talking to each other. We're a super awesome community that supports each other. So if you're new and you're like, okay, what's this place? Yeah, keep it respectful because that's what we're here for, right? We're here to make connections and stuff like that. We're here to grow our channels. We're here to just have a good time and talk with each other. Yeah, no inappropriate topics because that could actually get me in trouble. I love doing this with you guys and stuff like this. This is like my favorite time to go live, right? Even though it's hectic, like I gotta make all these banners, I gotta shoot a video. Oh my gosh, I gotta do a thumbnail. I gotta make sure so and so's here and this and that. I gotta be able to talk about stuff because I can't just, show up, right? So I prepare, right? What's up, Rushmore Share? How's it going? So like I put a lot of like work, behind the scenes work into doing this. Some of those behind the scenes work that I actually try to do is I go and visit people's content and stuff to figure out what I need to talk about and things like that. So as I see you popping in, I could shout you out and say, go check out so-and-so's channel. They're cool, right? So this is quite a bit of work that I have to put up into this. And I love doing it because I love the community. And yeah, so let's just be appropriate with what we're trying to put out there. We love each other and, people who want to love and grow together and be around for a long time, we got to think about sometimes some of the stuff that we talk about. So with that being said, let's move on to other things, right? So just be careful what we say. I know with Potting Garden Sanctuary, what's up, Steven? How's it going? He has lives, and on the banner it says this is a family-friendly thing. Ours is like we have a 40-ish to 60-ish groups and stuff, and we're adults who have this idea of just connecting and enjoying each other, right? So that's what I like about it. And I had to put that out there because I guess as the person who does this, I have to like make sure I remember what some comments and things of, hey, just be careful with that. And then, yeah, no one in here is going to come and like, hey, sub me. That's not what we're doing. It's not sub for sub. This is not that. This is people who want to go and connect with other cool people on YouTube and make lasting friendships, which we could carry on and eventually help each other grow, right? So that's what we're all here. And I do truly appreciate all of you guys who come in, right? So let's protect the community. And speaking of the community, that was my public service announcement, right? So as you can see, Schoolhouse Rock. The Modern Day Breakfast Club is an idea, and I was thinking of it. I mean, no one really owns it. It's the group, right? We're a group, and what the group is all about is that you put the hashtag. I don't even know. I have hardly any time to check who's coming up, who's new on that. It's not a talisman. It's not magic. You can't just put it on and expect you to grow, and that's not how life works, right? And that's not what we're all about. We're about trying to talk to each other and connect with each other and stuff like that. And, through the friendships and connections that we make with like-minded individuals who are going to keep it all respectful, we're going to grow. but will grow like that, as people do. So you can't just put the hashtag like, yes, magically it's gonna happen. No, you have to do the work, which is really not work. If this, coming in here, if you like talking to people and doing all that kind of stuff, connecting and finding people to talk to about whatever it is you want to talk about, this is the group that you want to be in. What's up, Mima's Abundant Life? No, I don't know Mimi about that. If you guys see Mimi's Abundant Lights comment. If anybody has any information about that, Mimi posted a comment about subs and jumping and stuff like that. I've not heard anything about that recently or at all. But yeah, if anybody sees knows any of that, what's up, Trev, the shipping guru? How's it going? I love you. Yeah, so it's not a magic. You can't just put the hashtag and expect like, man, here we go. It's gonna no man, that life doesn't work like that. There's nothing really magic. Magic is within you. You create the magic by being who you are. So if connections with people is what you want, that's what the Modern Day Breakfast Club is about. Who owns the Modern Day Breakfast Club? We all do. If you there and you actually do what we do is connect with each other and stuff, no matter what you are in your upbringing or your channel, it really doesn't matter, right? So yeah, it's not magic. Good night, Steph. Thank you for coming in, guys. Steph's popping out. She's across the pond in the UK. Where Mark Return of the Mac. Thank you for coming, Steph. Connect with Steph before you head out. Binky's Bunny's Way, a friend from long time ago. And yeah, Mimi, Renee is answering your question there. Let me go ahead and post the link again for Burpees Giant. Getting his makeup ready. You know what? When I go on, right, I'm like, should I touch up my appearance? And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go raw like this, right? So, yeah. So the StreamYard thing is there, and then let's see. Yeah. So it's not magic. You have to do what you're gonna do to connect with how you are. This is the club. The club is all about the connection and stuff like that. But as we connect, we have to make sure we be careful with comments that we make. Nothing really, not inappropriate. Let's keep it respectful, right? And then my big thing in life is, if you want something from life, you have to give. What's up, David? Stop, David, off the cuff. How's it going? So in order to get something out of life, you have to give, right? So Modern Day Breakfast Club is about a bunch of givers, giving. I'm giving time because I want to get connected to you guys, right? So that's what we're all about. Let me go ahead and bring onto the stage, guys. Burpees Giant. I'm so excited. This guy's pretty cool, guys. And I know, like with him, like I automatically I got a really good connection with him. Super good, positive individual. And I was like, this is a perfect person to actually bring up onto the stage and talk. Yeah. So welcome, Joel on Spike. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna pop on and we'll have Burpees Giant. I can see him like kind of fixing his stuff. You give me the thumbs up, Burpees Giant, when you're ready to come up on the stage, because I know it looks like you're working on some of your lighting issues, right? But yeah, so just give me whenever you're ready, give me a thumbs up. And then let's see. So yeah, you have to give to receive. And then I'm using a bunch of AI. Go to my homepage. You can check it out. At the top of the link is this free thing, Opus Pro. Go there, and supposedly you could drop your video and make shorts for you. 26 people up in the thing. Well, thank you so much for coming, guys. Shane Tyerman, what's up? I know Shane Tyerman is probably going to enter the dance challenge. Here's one other thing. Okay, so check this out. Guys, if you are interested in the dance challenge, go check out Allison Projam's community page. Allison Projam is my oldest friend on YouTube. What's up, Raph? He is my kababayan, right? We're both Filipino. He's more than I am. I'm half, right? I'm Ilocano, so he's not only that, but it's one of those things. It's a bond between brothers already. We call it, brothers and stuff like that. So, and we got a perfect, awesome community. And if you're interested in joining that on Raph's community page, you're going to see an announcement just like this right here. Let me move that thing off there. How do I get that thing out of the way? Okay. So yeah, you're interested. You're going to go. It's the Breakfast Club Detention Dance, shorts format, any song genre. Have fun on the 29th of February next year. You're just going to make a short, and we're going to try to drop it during that time on my Thursday live. we will go ahead and figure out what's going on. Yeah, Joel and Spike, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Patty Fish. How are we doing? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it looks like the thing that the short thing that generates shorts is a trial thing. But it's always cool to have a trial, right? So yeah, guys, if you're interested in the Breakfast Club Dance Challenge, please check out my buddy Raph Allison Pro Jam, right? And then I'll put a video out for this. And then there will be a prize for it. There will be a super awesome prize. And what's cool is in February next year, a lot of us will have more and more people. Maybe more people might actually join the club, right? So yeah, check out Raph Allison Pro Jam, and then he could tell you what that's all about. Yeah. So okay, I suck at dancing, guys. I suck badly at dancing. I will dance. Do you have to actually be in the video and dance yourself? You don't. You could figure out a way to show some kind of dance. So if you have more questions about that, just like check with Raph of Allison Pro Jam. And then as we get closer, during the break, I'll say, hey, go check out Raph, this and that. I'll make a video of it. If you're interested, please join, and there will be a nice little prize there, right? It's a cool thing about community. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my buddy Raph of Allison Pro Jam, he's not at 1,000 yet. He deserves to be at 1,000. He's got a super awesome content, and it's Raph. Come on now, my oldest friend. A lot of what I'm doing right now on this live stream and trying to connect people and stuff like that, a lot of what I'm doing, Raph and I were trying to think of ways a long time ago about it, right? So Shane Tyrement, I know, does dancing and stuff like that. I know she could dance because she did post a short where she was dancing. So she might win, right? And it could be any genre, it could be anything. John, maybe, but more myself, positive and wise behind. All right. So let me catch up with the chat as I wait. I put the StreamYard link again over there, Giant. Awesome. So the Black Widow will donate and help for a prize. Awesome. So Black Widow channel, get with Allison Pro Jam, and you can help them out with that to whatever it is. So Allison Pro Jam is actually over here. If you're interested in helping, being part of, or competing in it, please go ahead and see my buddy Raph of Allison Pro Jam, right? And yeah, that's his channel right there. The Black Widow sounds great. So already coordinating some things right there. And what I've learned is a lot of the things that, and David, guitar off the cuff. Look at this. We have a fantastic community. Check it out. We got some people who donate and help, right? This Black Widow coming in. It's coming in new on the community. I know that I could shout her out because I've seen her on my channel and I visited hers and stuff, and it seems like it's pretty good so far, right? David of Guitar Off the Cuff is gonna go play a jam, guys. Check out Guitar Off the Cuff, my buddy David. So already we're putting. This is the second time I'm announcing it, and as I go, I'm gonna always say it. So yeah, check it out. So it already looks like we're already on the move. It's in December. It's in February next year. We have a lot of time. Who knows? We may have lots and lots of people. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let Burpees Giant on the stage, and let's see if I can assist him. Coming on the stage is my new buddy, Unk. What's up, Giant? Yeah. How you doing?
I'm having echo problems. What's up, Bert? Modern Day Breakfast Club in the house.
For sure, man. Hey, thanks for coming on. Don't worry about it. Like sometimes the echo problem occurs when you don't have. Just make sure you're okay. So you have the StreamYard on, which you're looking at. You gotta mute the YouTube one that's on, because I actually have my YouTube on the computer here, right? So just make sure you mute your YouTube and just hear right off the StreamYard, right? So if you have both open, one has to be muted. That's the YouTube one.
So mute.
Yeah, just mute the volume off the YouTube live, and then
let me see.
And sometimes it's one of those things, this is probably like my 40th live stream, so like I've gone through. There's still times I have issues with volumes and stuff like that, but yeah. Black Widow channel, I just sub to you. Wait to sub back so that it sticks. Correct, Renee, Brasco, and Lucy. When you do subscribe and connect with people, you have to kind of wait a little bit for it to stick, right? And me, I don't like wait. Like after I get off, I write someone's name and I go watch. I watch like 3 shorts and a full one, and I'm like, there we go, and I write it down. But that's up to you how you want to do it. George Michael, wait a minute. Who's talking about George Michael here? All right, let's go. Let me go back up. I can make a song for the winner. There you go. To name the song. A long time ago, we got too far, far away. We connected. Thanks. Hello, Black Widow. Okay, so George Michael. All right, I guess we're doing George Michael. Can you hear me all right, Giant?
Yeah, man. I think we're good. I clicked over to the other thing and muted the YouTube. Is way better now.
Fantastic, fantastic, man. All right, so guys, check this out, guys. So Unc, right? Burpee Yoga Uncle came on about 3 weeks ago or 4, I don't even know. Came in and gave us some knowledge about how to get watch hours. So he said 1,000 subscribers, all you need. Then you need 4,000 watch hours. And he said silent live stream.
Yeah.
And then I noticed some people popping in and partaking. So some good stuff. I'm waiting to graduate so Unc can tell me more. I met Giant through Unc, and I was like,
what up, Unc?
Yeah, this guy's message is fantastic, man. Like, everything is all about positivity and stuff like that. And that's kind of what in my life, I said, you know what, if something's negative, I just stay away from it. I just like, you know what, I don't need this in my life. Let me go over here and just do positive, right? And that's why I like very important that I made that comment, like, watch our comments with each other, because positivity will drive us all into great directions and to have success in whatever it is, right? So positivity is a magical force. So, man, Giant, guys, welcome. Do you want to let's go ahead and like just talk about like some stuff about like why you decided to do a YouTube channel and just let's talk about the first how you created it and some of the philosophies that you put behind it.
So originally I started with this concept of the God hustle, because I went through a lot of trials and tribulations in my life, and I ended up being homeless at one point, going through a really rough divorce and have 3 kids, with my ex. And then I end up on the streets, homeless in the gutter. That's why I always emphasize from the gutter up, because I went through a lot and there was a lot for me to learn. And pretty much just like the old saying, once you heal the boy, the man will appear. And I just really started pressing in, trying to find out how I can connect with God, pretty much. And sooner or later, me and the girl that I'm with now, my fiance, I actually got her pregnant through the process, and we were actually both on the streets, homeless, And it kind of started then. I had some good friends of mine and stuff. We used to train together because I was actually an ice hockey player. And we used to do burpees and stuff like that, right? As time went on, I used the burpees to kind of develop a really good habit. And I came up with the concept of connecting God to your hustle, because that's pretty much is absolutely what I did. And that started leading me in the right direction to find a counseling. It was pretty much a course given through the church that I ended up taking through counselors, Steve and Sylvia. And both me and my fiance actually did this course, and we started getting involved in that church. I started sitting on the couch outside of the chapel. I was too scared to go in. It's like it's an old saying too, if you go to church to get right, you don't get right to go to church. But I wasn't at a level of understanding that. I was just I had been doing some in a dark place on the streets and really wanted to put my life back together and to get as close to God as I could. So I started connecting God to my hustle, and finally the pastor came out and talked to us and got us to go into the church because we used to just sit on the couch. And from there on, like, I just kept pressing in, and all these things that are unimaginable started to happen as far as the universe working with you, God working with you. And when you're pressing in, trying to become righteous, it's not going to happen overnight, but the more you press in, the better it gets, the stronger you get spiritually. And the course that I took with Sylvia and Steve actually gave me so much knowledge that I didn't know about. And it really, just reading the Bible is great. Don't get me wrong. Scriptures are great. You can use those scriptures to give yourself strength and power, because that's what God left the word for. But when it's organized into like a program and a step process, it hits at a whole nother level, because it takes you through all these steps of healing. And once you go through these steps and you start to heal yourself and you start to realize some things you didn't realize before, and you just gain this spiritual strength. And so that's what we started doing. And the burpees, the reason the burpees challenge started actually because it was the easiest thing I could jump into. I seen some people kind of recording their workouts, and I'm like, well, this has been a staple in my life, you know, as far as the spiritual side, mental side, and physical side. The burpees, like most people run from them, and I went opposite and ran to them because that's where I get my strength from. I mean, I'm a big guy doing these things. I mean, they're beneficial for everyone, but so I started, I'm like, let me just show some consistency. Now, I started a few years ago and I kind of fell off of it through COVID or whatnot. I stopped recording. I think maybe I needed to get out of myself, out of my own ego, and let some things go to get on the camera, because I was really kind of just, I don't know, I was having a hard time just being on the camera. But then I realized I have a purpose and I'm here to serve. I'm a vessel of God anyway. And if I have this idea that I want to go with, and this power and strength is going to come from the Lord, and I'm going to be able to do it anyway. So I started just going with it, man. I started just recording, and everyone's always called, my whole life has called me Andre the Giant, Paul Bunyan. You know what I mean? They've called me, what's the other one? Jolly Green Giant. And so I've always kind of been one of the bigger out of all my friends and stuff. And they always call me Giant. So I'm just like, you know what? People are having their little alter ego online. And I'm like, let me just, go with the Burpees Giant. Was an idea years ago, and I ended up still not doing it until recently when I linked up with a competition at the Urban Con in Ontario with Burpees King, and he was like, yeah, you should just change it to what you originally said, which was the Burpees Giant, because it's just easier to find versus Wade Anthony Curatola Jr. You know what I mean? So I was just like, let's just go with Burpees Giant. It's easier to find. And from there on, I kind of started making connections because, you know, it just made sense, you know. But as far as the channel, was originally started for the God hustle, because my ultimate goal is one of the last steps you do when you get the spiritual healing and you heal yourself is you need to push that message out and help others heal. Whether they want to or not, it's okay. It's up to them. But at least the message has to be pushed. So that's why the God hustle, pretty much connecting God to my hustle until I was making it righteous, was the whole theme behind the channel originally. Somehow it fell into just recording the burpees because, you know, it's just, you jump and you do it, it holds you accountable, right? And so I just started doing that because I figured that would draw some people in, because who doesn't love to see like hard work? It's kind of amazing to watch, right? Throw some music on, throw some hard work, send my messages out while I'm doing my burpees, because you're kind of in a flow state and the blood is flowing and the endorphins are going, and it's like a medicine within. So that's why I started recording the burpees. But the original reason, if you go on my page and you go to my playlist, I put the first 2 messages in there for anyone who wants to check it out. That's actually the original idea behind the channel, is the God hustle, which is being worked on because I want to launch. Pretty much it's coaching in a sense. I want to say life coaching, but it's like a spirit first style coaching. Even if you're into the fitness, with me and what I see a lot of other people out there in the industry aren't doing, is they're not spirit first. And good luck if you're not putting connecting God to your hustle and putting spirit first. Good luck staying consistent, disciplined. Good luck, you know, having that inner strength when times get hard. Good luck with that, because I've tried it a million times. But when you're putting spirit first, that is when you're going to make the most progress, because you're tapping into literally the source, the creator, right? And that's where we get our strength from. We're all collectively connected to one creator. So when you're tapped in, and the more you're tapped in, the more you're in tune with those messages that we're all getting delivered in our conscience every day, right? So pretty much, I don't know, I'm kind of just blabbing away, but the God hustle really is it's really the whole point of the channel. And you guys will see as I start to launch, I already have a website that I have to actually develop. It's paid for, godhustle.com. That's going to be where I'll start putting out some of these coaching programs. I'll start putting out some of this content and pretty much the knowledge that I've attained, that I've applied. So now it is wisdom that I need to pass to my people that help them, guide them in the right direction. You know what I mean? I gotta guide my people in strength. They pretty much, you know, I have a construction background. I'm a landscape contractor now. That's another long story how I got into that, but it was another movement of God. And the thing is I've liked construction because I'm just a big, strong guy. It made sense. My dad's a building inspector. I've been doing hard labor since I was a kid, but my passion and purpose in life And I think the reason I went through such a dark place that I if I didn't end up in the gutter, I would have never healed and never gained the spiritual strength that I have now, because some people are still there and they never made it out. Building people. That is my purpose. Building people with a God first approach, brother. That's really my purpose. Building buildings is cool and everything, but it never has got it's never gave me fulfillment. Let's say, you know, it gave me a paycheck, but not fulfillment. So the ultimate goal with the channel and with the God hustle is literally to get paid to do my purpose, which there's nothing really that could be better than that as far as I'm concerned in life. There's a calling, and it's not always easy to answer our callings, and a lot of us don't answer our callings. And in a weaker state that I was in before, I wasn't really completely answering mine, but I've been on this path of righteousness for so long, and it got so much spiritual development and strength from the Creator that I'm able to actually do this, and I'm manifesting it. It's already been. Look at, we're here on this call. You know, how did I never knew I was going to meet this wonderful guy named Bert, Burpees yoga uncle. I never knew he was going to. I don't even know how I met him till to this day. He commented on one of my videos, you know, and next thing you know, I'm talking to I'm on your live on one of your first ones, and now I'm on a live myself with you. So it's pretty cool. He brought me to you. Yoga, the Unk brought me to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird how and I'm keeping track of chat real quick. It's weird how life happens, right? And you know, like we get a lot of people within the community, some religious, some just in ways more positivity is on the mind and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's a super powerful message. I got to take notes of what you're trying to talk about here, and then we'll catch up with the chat. So I totally agree. And we'll go back to
yeah, I love you.
Yeah,
Leandra. She's on there. That's Leanne. That's my fiance. That was my baby when she was a baby. That was the start. That was the start of the healing right there, man.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a thing to happen, right? Like something big to happen. Yeah.
She's
So
nice.
does she have a channel?
A what?
She didn't have a channel. I think I went on and there was just like did she have content?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't actually have content. She just has like the regular like channel. I think what she put on there was just like she doesn't really have like videos or nothing.
I know. So like came on like, hey, it's like, by the way, that's my fiance. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Is he coming on? I'm like, I don't know. Like,
my bad, dude.
So,
I rushed home and like literally rinsed off real quick, and I'm like, dude, I gotta be at least presentable.
That's cool. So like, yeah. So a lot of people liking the testimony, whatever religion you have, we're totally open for whoever you are here. Most everybody on the Modern Day Breakfast Club, the core community, we protect each other. We support positivity. That's what we're all about. And then yeah, like I really like your story because you're like, you know, like really seriously, everything seriously has to come from within. Like you nobody can help you but yourself. Once you realize that, you can start to help yourself. But you literally have to go to the edge of the cliff and almost fall off or go to hell first. You're like in hell and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I get out? And it's small little pieces that bring you out. But through that whole process, you're building yourself up mentally, right? You really, in order to do anything physical, you have to be strong mentally, and you have to be connected in whatever religion or positivity, how you want to look at it. It starts right there where you're good to go with yourself, and you're like, let's do this. Because in the end, whether you're doing burpees, whether you're like Tranquil, she made a comment like, okay, things have been very hard for Tranquil, one of our members here, and a lot of times we feel that. And I'm trying not to talk religion too much because I'm a teacher, right? By the way, so I have to kind of take I have beliefs and things, but whether it be whatever it is, spiritual or even just think of it worldly or whatever it is, in order for people to grow, you kind of have to go through a test, right, or something. The harder it is, if you get out of it at the end of it, you will be stronger, right? And I know it sucks and stuff like that, but then it's the suckiness is what makes you tough. Right. Yeah. You may have multiple things going on, one right after the other, but you're still here and you're still able to do things. Right. So like, yeah, man, coming from an end, and you have to be consistent. the only way to keep the consistency is if you believe that you can do it yourself. And what's cool about the community, guys, like and Giant, the cool thing about this community, there's like 20 or 30 people within this modern day breakfast club that support each other, die hard support and stuff like
Absolutely.
that. And I never feel alone. I'm like, when I do something, I'm like, okay, the community is there with me. And if I screw up, the community say, hey, you did make sure we talk about certain things and this, I got you. Right. So like you're gonna realize, like, once you find yourself, whatever it is, then you're gonna start attracting, like you said, I don't even know how Unc got connected with me. Yeah. You don't know either. And it's like, hey, crap. And then I got connected with you somehow. And I'm like, I'll go to Giants and I'm like, this dude is a positive dude right here, guys. Yeah. And I'm like, where's the rest of the group? And again, the group's like, you know, like it's hard to make the connection sometimes because there's so many people coming and you have to like go and check it out. And I'm like, hey, this is someone you got to connect with, because not only it's just, even if it's you need some religious like talk between that, go for that. You can do that. Or if you want someone that's going to be super positive and has gone through struggles too, that can share a story with you and give you motivation. Because most of us, all we need is someone to just stay there and motivate us to make it happen. If we can't do it ourselves, we need someone that's going to make in our corner and cheering for us over whatever it is we're trying to do. Right.
Iron
and then good people,
so it's one man sharpen another.
Right.
You've been doing that from the beginning. That's why I was drawn to you, man. You show a lot of love and you deserve love back.
Yeah, so like, and again, it's like I welcome everything that's positive, right? I seriously do, because and I stay away from the negative as much as I possibly can, because I don't need that thoughts of negativity in my brain. I don't need any thought. I don't do certain things that cause me to go on a different path, because I love the path I'm on, and I love, like, what's crazy is you go it and people kind of come and get gravitated to the energies that you have, because they have that too. Right. So scientifically, like, these things attract. If you want to think of it scientifically, if you want to think of it as spiritually, when there are two, that's all I have to say is about that. When there are two, you know.
With me, it's pretty much through the teachings is like your spirit that lives in a body that has a mind, will, and emotions. And the thing is, if you strengthen that spirit, because it gets separated from the divine source over time through life's hurts and struggles. And when you figure out how to keep that spirit strong through prayer and through scriptures and through positivity and just connecting with that source, then everything else becomes stronger mentally, physically, your will, your desire, because your will and your desire is wanting positive, good, righteous things. That just makes you stronger, because that's where the creator comes from, is love, right? And that's the way I look at it, is we're just a spirit that lives in a body that has a mind, will, and emotions. So there's daily spiritual disciplines that I do, and we should honestly all do, to keep that spirit strong so that we can succeed in whatever it is that we want to do in life, so that it be righteous, and it will be righteous, because that's what we're thirsting for overall, you know, and we're pressing in, and we're not perfect, but we're trying to get there, man. We're trying to get there, you know. And I'm not really religious per se. I do have, because Jesus Christ is supposed to be a relationship. I know there's religions and everything, but the Christian church is the best I've ever been to, because it's really more just about the relationship with Jesus and what he kind of was trying to teach us and wanted us to do. And I'm just like, man, if you believe in him or don't believe him, I know what's done for me and for countless people. And I know that they say it's the truth. They say he's the truth, right? But it's like, I have this concept. It's like, could you imagine if he wasn't the Son of God, man? There's no way he's not, because then he just sacrificed. He did all of that just so that we could be free, so that we could go back to the Creator, so that we could be forgiven. I mean, man, that's a strong dude. It's a strong dude. You know what I mean?
That is so right. Yeah, like, and then
a strong dude.
And however you want to look at it too, right? And I'm just trying to take the stance of like neutral, which is very hard, right? To take neutral stances and stuff.
Yeah.
I am a believer too, guys, you know, for real, but I can't just go out and preach because of, you know, I might have a principal or a superintendent.
Yeah.
It's just weirdness to that. But like, you have to embody whatever it is that you're looking at. Try to be like that. We are not going to ever be perfect, but if we work every single day to be better, then we're making it. right?
Yeah,
And times are tough
absolutely.
and stuff like that. It's super tough. But yeah, so like yeah, oh Patty Fish, I'm so sorry. I know Patty Fish is who connected me to Burpee Yoga Uncle, who connected me to you, and then
Thanks, Patty.
it's just like that. Yeah, it's so awesome, and that we have I made these connections and stuff like that. And yeah, like everything you're saying, it's very similar to my thing. It's like uh, gone through things, like, oh my gosh, I was very angry before, like this angry dude, like, screw that guy, right? I'm like, it took a long while to be better, and
Yeah,
then now
same.
that I'm better, it takes work too. Like your mind staying right and positive takes work by avoiding things, by doing certain things, by thinking of certain things, by connecting with different people who are similar. I saw a thing that said, what do you call it? Relationships, like Cat Entertainment said, and their opposites attract. Yes, we have multiple different channels on here. Like we have cat channels. By the way, the cat community is fantastic. What's up, guys? Thank you so much. Allison Brojan is my oldest friend. Cat channel connected me. Patty Fish connected Burpee Young Uncle to me. So it's our differences in kind of what we do, but then maybe it's the positivity that's all the same somehow. Like our viewpoint of life that even though the world is crazy, there's still good
Yes.
somewhere, and we're seeking it, and we're trying to like have that as close in our bubble as possible, right?
Yeah.
And we fight every day to protect it. Yeah. So like, let's see, man. Does anybody have Burpees Giants link? If we can post it up there, and I will replace the pin so that we can connect with them. Because guys, like for real, if you it's pretty soothing because the dude is like, all right, I got 30 some minutes for 40 minutes. I'm gonna be doing burpees the whole time. Like, okay, wow, all right, sounds
Well,
good.
I've scaled back. I've scaled back to the original. I give myself 125 is mandatory daily. Then through the challenge, I decided I wanted to be able to eat more food for the holiday, and I know that a surplus in calories equals muscle building if you're working out to build muscle, and then you want to keep the fat at bay. So I'm like, we're doing 500 push-up routines, which it was a long, grueling challenge. I'm not gonna lie, even for me, because you don't really get a full recovery. I'm recovering. I scaled back since the challenge is over. I've just gone back to my normal 125 one pump. So today will be 200 days straight, by the way, to show that consistency and that discipline. That's another reason why it's all recorded and documented, because I need to show my people the possibility and what a good habit really looks like.
That's fantastic. All right. So wow, just like when I asked, like, so it's cool. You guys got my back already. So I got Raph and the Black Widow dropping your channel link, which I posted to the top. Yeah, this is Burpees Giant. If you are not connected, he's part of the crew. Super positive dude. And on a mission to be better mentally, physically, continuously on and spreading that. And like he said earlier, he gets himself right from being at the darkest abyss of where you could be, but like no home and stuff, no home, no hope, no nothing, and you claw your way back, feel good about it, and just take a path that you feel so positive about. Once you and I like what you said, like once you've gotten all of that, you have to give it. You have to try to share that stuff with the world, and don't just I'm holding this. This
Yes.
is mine. No,
Yes.
then you're like, oh no. That's not like something I want to do. Is like no, being happy and being positive and enjoying people. That's not something you do alone. You have to find someone that you could give that to. And when you do that, that just takes you to another level. Not you gave it. Now you can work on being better again, because that's like you finished that stage. What's the next stage, right? So it's a continuous process, which I really like that message, because don't share what you know. Don't keep what you know secret.
Yeah.
You share it. If it's a good thing, share it. And the best way to share it is, our community is fantastic because we share things like hey, we got some AI stuff here. Might try that. You do a silent live. Watch hours are very hard to get to. Let's see who we can connect with. And these people, someone pops. It's about community, right? And the thing is, it's got to be the correct community, right? Which is it's hard to do. Yeah.
It is.
So it's hard to do. And then I'm pretty sure when you first started YouTube, you're like, wow, okay, this is kind of hard. Like I'm putting out stuff. I don't know what's going on. I mean, when is someone going to comment and talk to me? And when someone finally does, like, holy crap, like someone's talking to me, right?
Well,
who was the first person Who's the first person that talked to you continuously talked to you back and forth up to today?
Continuously,
Still around.
I'm gonna have to say Unc, dude. Unc was cool. He took a liking to. I never expected it. He seen one of my shorts, and I do this like for fun, pretty much, and entertainment or whatever. At the end of my hard workouts or just in the middle of the day, you seen my go from negative to positive burpee breaks, and I was doing this freestyle groundwork while like kind of. You gotta understand, I'm a little crazy, man. I'm an ice hockey player background, you know, so I'm doing these freestyle push-ups, exploding off the ground on my knuckles and punching the ground and all this crazy stuff. And the Unc was like, he knew a name. I guess I did like a Superman push-up or whatever, and he had a name for like everything I was doing, which I completely just made it up in my head, you know, as I was doing it. I probably seen some things here and there, and he's just like, he gives me a shout out on a video, and he's just like, I'm doing this one. It's the Burpee Giants routine. And the Burpee Giant did this, and he just did all the same moves that I did, and he had like a name for every move, and I was like, dude, this guy's dope. So then I started checking out his channel, and I was like, oh man. Then I found out he was like over 50, which that message needs to be pushed, because to be able to do the amount of burpees and things of that Unc does, that just goes to show you how cool the burpees are, because that, like, most people will not be in that good a shape at that age, and I strive to, hopefully, God willing, I stay in shape like that, you know, at that age too. And yeah, but the Unc, very supportive. And then he brought me to you. You've been very supportive. I say you guys are probably on the top, besides my fiance. You guys are on top of the list on the support right there, man.
Okay, so let's turn back to chat real quick. I don't know if you know Rascal and Lucy Giant, but she works at, she's around. She knows a lot about sports, and yeah. So she's asking, what hockey team did you play for?
Oh, I played. Let's say I started at about 7 years old. I started skating before that, but at 7, I played for Ontario over here in California, California, which Ontario was actually named after Ontario, Canada. They came over here and built the city, named it Ontario. So I started off in Ontario. I played in Norwalk, all of Orange County over here in California. And then for several years, mostly Orange County through Ontario. I played in a league called SCAHA, which is travel ice hockey. And then from there, as I was aging out of youth, I was about to turn 18. I got recruited to go to some hockey camps. They're like tryouts. And I tried out for a bunch of northern teams and teams from kind of back east area. It was all in one camp, just a crap load of talent, crap load of players, and then they selected from there. I was getting kind of some picks, like people were kind of like talking to me or whatever. Then all of a sudden I got in this crazy fight and I beat up this dude. And then all of a sudden, bam, I got like 6 people coming to me with paperwork wanting me to sign. And I ended up going to Minnesota for about a year. And then I kind of just aged out after that, man. And I was just a lost 20-something-year-old that had a lot of things to go through. And I got married at 21 years old. Married at 21. Do I have 3 kids? My oldest is 18. Between me and Leandra, my fiance, we have, I take care of 3 of her kids. And then I try to do my best to support my other 3 because we're not in the same household anymore. And then my youngest 9-year-old in the same household. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's like 7 kids that we're taking care of. So there's no excuses, especially on the fitness, you guys. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if I can do it, you can do it, man. Because I got some wild things. I'm sure you would. I can't get into all the detail, but I've gone through. It's not easy being a dad, or especially a stepdad. You don't know what the heck you're doing. So God is all I really have to go to. You know what I mean? And I still obviously fall short and make mistakes, but the difference is the struggles I can handle a lot better now because I'm tapped in with the main source, man. I have gotten that healing, and I'm actually a man, and I can handle things. We make mistakes and we still slip up, but I can tell you the strength is just out of this world, man. The strength, you know, to not get buried when things get hard, because the flood's always coming, and are we going to build a ship, or are we going to sink and drown? You know what I mean? That's pretty much the difference. And when the spirit's right, you can build that ship, man.
That's correct.
I'm rambling, but I played hockey on, you know, a lot of, I played for Ontario Jets, Ice Dogs. I played out of Riverside. I played for the Lightning out of Huntington Beach. I played for Norwalk Condors, which that rink's not even there anymore. and I played for the Mankato Ice Hawks in Minnesota. Probably would be one of my last years. I played one more year after that for the Bombers, but that was as high as I went competitively. It was a junior league, which is kind of like it goes like juniors, then semi-pro, then NHL. Pretty if you break it down, there's a little in between different divisions as far as the regions, but that's pretty much what it breaks down to. So you got, if you know anything about the Ontario Reign out here in Ontario, they're a semi-pro team, and then it goes there to the LA Kings after that would be the difference. So I was right below like the Ontario Reign, I guess you could say.
Man, it's awesome. Let me catch up with chat, Ray, because I saw like 3 or 4 people pop in. Hey, Sports Cards and Things, what's up? Welcome. DL, National Parks Princess. Hey, DL, how's it going? Thank you for coming. And of course, Angela's Critters. Hello, how are we doing? And I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody who else popped in. But yeah, so if you're just popping in, or if you're in and you haven't done so already, what's up, Chi? The Real Melanated Chi TV, share. Thank you all for coming. The new people coming on. I got 24 people up in the chat. Do me a favor, guys. I have Burpees Giant on here. This guy is a super, super positive dude. Former hockey player, went homeless and really just down and out. And now it's just all about the positivity, which I love, because I love positive things and I don't like negative things too much. I stay away. Guys, his channel link is up top. Right? Connect with him. He'll get back with you. I promise you, he will check you out. He always checks me out. He's like, hey, man, what's wrong with YouTube? I'm not seeing your stuff. I was like, don't worry about it, dude. It's notifications are dumb. I know you're going to come back. Check me out. He promotes the Modern Day Breakfast Club. He has a positive message, and he's here to help. And he's one of us. And I'd like to see more people to go over it. And when I go visit his stuff and say, hey, dude, that's some killer stuff. I'd really love to see that you guys are also there, because really this is a good dude right here. I can just feel it, just based off his energy, and every single one of his messages that he puts out is all positive. There's nothing I ever saw that's not negative. He speaks the truth and he lives the truth and he puts it out there. And I also have an 18-year-old boy, but I'm 48 years old, right? So you're probably younger. You're probably in your 30s, maybe 32, maybe. I'm guessing.
Yeah, right. I wish. I'll be next month. I'll be 41.
Wow, good job, man. I'm 48, so you're looking good.
Yeah.
And guys,
thank you.
Like a lot of looking good, man. And
thank you.
Yeah, check. Thank you, Black Widow, for popping his channel link on there. And then when you go there, just say I was on the live, or you can just go, hey, Modern Day Breakfast Club in the house. Just do that, because this guy's all about that too, right? He's there, and he's got the good message and everything, right? So awesome dude. And then you're gonna join the dance short challenge, right? Were you able to hear it? I know you're working on some mic issues and stuff.
I was missing some of everything. I was missing a lot of things. I missed the AI thing. I missed a few. I missed the live the other day too, man. I couldn't get to it, and I didn't even show up.
No problem, man. No problem. So
the cover songs, man.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? It's like I started my channel as like singing, right? Like, anyway, just put it as a joke. And now I realize, like, I just do it for fun. That's my love, right? Singing. But then what I really seriously figured out I love is this. Like going, doing live stream, connecting people, saying, hey, this is a cool dude, check him out. Connecting people and trying to get a community that grows together and stuff
Absolutely.
like that. The right way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love the versatility. I love the versatility too. Like how you have a few different groups, but all coming together. It's a universal law, man. The collective whole, and if we can all be in harmony, that's a beautiful thing. You're doing great, and you're getting better. Every one that I've seen so far. This is my first actual. You're my first one, man. I was gonna go with my cousin Melissa. She's starting a little podcast, and she's going through some things, getting situated with the kids and everything. So she's going to get that set up. And that was going to be the first one I went on. And I ended up, and my brother wanted me to do one too, but we're not set up. So you're my first, I guess this would be kind of like a podcast, right? Live stream.
Yeah, I guess. Right? Yeah. No, but it's good, man. I'm honored to have you on, to be your friend. Like a lot of our crew is super supportive, awesome individuals. When I'm like, hey, Thursday is open. Anybody want to come on and I can talk with them, interview them, whatever it is, come on. And what's cool is now that you've got this under your belt, you're like, hey, I can do this all the time. I could have like my own little podcast.
I felt like I was just, I don't know, man. I was like, felt like I was just going off of the, like, I'm kind of, I've always, even when I used to kind of rap back in the day, you know, I'm kind of a freestyle kind of guy. So I had kind of ideas of what I want to say, but I felt like I was just ranting for a little bit. You can call it Burpees Giants rant today if you want.
No, man, it's good. It's good because like as you're talking, I'm taking notes, right? I take notes as people go on, and you know, helps me. I'm a teacher, by the way, so like man, I take notes.
That's a blessing. I can't believe it. Yeah, I've got mine right here, but I've been just kind of too busy talking, you know.
No, like what I learned, guys, is like, So anyway, you're gonna join the shorts challenge. So I don't know. Do you have a phone with you too to connect to the dude that's actually getting the shorts challenge, the dance challenge going? Is there a way you could like maybe later on, right? I'll let you know.
Oh, my phone. Right now, you're saying?
So, yeah. So if you're gonna have to join it because I know you're gonna love it. I'm gonna show you because we're gonna not be on the screen, but they can still hear us. So here's like who you're gonna connect to. His name is Allison Projam. He's within the chat. And then all of you guys that are just popping on right now, thank you all for coming. Trev the shipping guru, super awesome dude too. And like check it out. We have cat channels. We have trailers. The Real Melanated Chi TV share. She puts all these cool trailers out of movies coming out. Super awesome supporter person of the club, right? National Parks Princess. She goes around and shows you parks, right? But she's super cool. Everybody within the channels here, Trev the shipping guru, he does like comics and it's cool. It really doesn't matter what the content is. Like you go in, we start talking like, hey, how's it going? This is that, right? So it's very diverse. But anyway, the thing looks like this. We're gonna pop up. We're gonna still be. They'll be able to hear us, but I'm gonna show you this. So it's a Breakfast Club detention dance. And then with that, it's on the 24th or 29th of February next year. And you're gonna make a short video. And you're gonna do a dance. Could be any kind of song in the background. You could dance. Something could dance. And you're gonna give it to Allison Projam. And on that Thursday, the 24th, we're gonna vote, and there'll be a prize. And it's already cool. The crew's already coming together on it, right? So I know the Black Widow is helping out Allison Projam, who's spearheading this. By the way, you know how you have Unc, right? The one that's like talked to you first and motivated you through to make it all happen. My Unc is Allison Projam because like he's the first one to talk to me. He invited me to the most awesome to me. The most awesome connected community is the cat channel community. Fantastic people. I met Renee, Rascal, and Lucy through there. From Rascal and Lucy, I branched out and I met like Trev, the shipping guru. I met Maiden there, and it's like it's these branches, right? You just need that one piece that connects you to that. I'm not saying I'm connected to all of that group, but it's like I go there and I'm like, okay, and then I get 5 or 6, right? And for real, like honestly, I have 200 people that I subscribe to. But then and I have 1,000 whatever that are subscribed to me. But all I seriously ever really need is my 30 or 40 people who come within the chat and I visit. And I'm good to go for now, right? And I slowly add as I can add. You know, like how people should do is like, hey, how's it going? After the 3, 4, 5, 6 times, then you're like, hey, cool. Come back and meet the crew. You know, come back and meet the awesome crew. So it's cool. So have you connected? Were you able to connect with Allison Projam on your phone?
I should be subscribed.
Yeah. So like if you go there, just go to his community page and the rest of you guys pop it in. If you want to do it, it's voluntary. But Burpees Giant, since you're on here, I'm saying now you kind of have to do it because you came on the live. And you already, it's gonna be so easy for you because dude, this guy right here does burpees for like 35 minutes. He's okay. Dancing is not gonna hurt this guy. I hope it doesn't. Man, you know that dance hurt me. I said, dude, the 5 million burpees you did up to now didn't hurt you, and the dance did. So like you got to be part of it, man. You got to be part of it. Hey, man. No, I turned off the thing to see the lighting. Alan Williamson, welcome, guys. Alan Williamson, cool commentary, dude. Father of the Year. He took my title. Guys, join the dance challenge with Allison Projam. Burpees Giant, guys. If you wonder who's this on here with me, this big dude right here used to play ice hockey. This guy does burpees, and he's got a very nice story about, you know, coming from nothing, losing all, and being like down and out, like for real, and then making it to where he's at. And he's got a super cool, awesome message. And then yeah, connect with him. He's up there on the pinned comment link. Thank you, Black Widow channel, who's gonna help Raph of Allison Pro Jam with the dance challenge. And I think that's a good way for us to connect the community together. And then what else do we have? Patty Fish, I thank you so much for introducing me to Unk. Unk came on and he talked about monetization and said, this is what we're going to do here. So what you need. And then I'm waiting for the next tips once I graduate. I don't know, maybe when I get monetized, right? I'm not too worried about that. I'm having too much fun, like talking with friends and connecting people. It's going to come, right?
Bert, how do you send the video though? How do you share a video on YouTube, like directly to another, you would have to go onto one of their videos, right? Like how would you actually share a short? You tag them? Would I just tag her, tag them at BertsBEATS, and then the video that I make will automatically get tagged to you?
Yeah,
right.
It's gonna be the same way. Like if you know the Modern Day Breakfast Club, there's about 80 channels and there are 1,000 or so videos. All you got to do is you're gonna go basically. All you really got to do is put pop it up there. Hashtag Breakfast Club Detention Dance, and they all end up in kind of where the Modern Day Breakfast Club videos are all at. And there's so many I can't keep track of anymore. And it gets there. But the Allison Pro Jam has more information about it because we're going to watch all of it on a Thursday. Welcome, guys. And I'm going to basically present, right? I'm basically going to go ahead and present like the shorts, right? And, here's the shorts. What do you think? And da-da-da-da. And then we'll all vote for it. So, yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
Black Widow's going to help Allison Pro Jam with that. And John, what do you call it? No, David from Guitar Off the Cuff. It's going to make a song. David off the Guitar Off the Cuff has original music and music. We already got that thing going on. And I'm pretty sure we'll have more stuff. So, yes, Alan Williamson will be perfect at the dance battle. Guys, if you're not connected to this awesome dude right here, he's a great friend of Unk. And you guys already kind of know Unk, who's been following his advice, seeing your watch hours grow, which is awesome. And Unk didn't have to tell us, but the thing is, when you know something, it's best if you share it. But best if you share it amongst like-minded, positive individuals who are looking for the same thing. Yeah. I'm not looking to make I'm not okay, I'm going to YouTube because I want to be rich. No, I'm going to do YouTube, connect people, and have a good time and meet some friends. And if I get money from it, that's just an extra on top. I could care. Yeah. So my intention is the thing. And, so if you're not connected with him, his channel link is up top. Pop off, go to his channel, watch a couple of the shorts, connect with him. You're not going to be disappointed because he will come back and he will support you. What's up, Rev Rats Rides? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah, Rev Rats Rides is also starting his channel up. He is considered, he was once the top 10 mechanics in the state of Florida. And he's starting to build his stuff. And he's a cool friend of the club. He's part of the club, and he's just like all of us. We're all positive people wanting to connect with positive people. But then, that dance challenge is there, and then it's under Allison Pro Jam stuff.
That should be interesting.
I suck at dancing, man. I mean, I can kind of sing, right? Carry a tune a little bit, but then I can't dance at all. But I'm gonna do it, which is pretty cool.
I'll just do one with my baby again.
Yeah, and just play music behind it, right? And do the worm. That worm. But again, it's the Breakfast Club dance detention, right?
Got it.
So it's it's just I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll just what should I do? Let's see how it goes. But yeah, a lot of us on here, the chat, right? We got 29 people up in here, man. Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and connecting with each other, coming and spending your Thursday with me, and then my guest over here, Burpees Giant. Guys, please connect with him. He's super positive individual, and he's just like us, right? He just wants to go out there and spreads a positive word, talk to cool people that share the same kind of mentality, offer advice for people. Really a lot of me, there's times man, it's a Saturday morning, I'm drinking coffee, I'm kind of lonely. Let me hop on someone's live and chat. Right? Then I'll have chats with people, and I feel my thirst was quenched. My thirst for people, right? And what's cool about the Modern Day Breakfast Club is the core group is super positive. And I actually have the phone numbers of 5 or 6 of them, and we talk and say, hey, how's this? Okay, we got this going on, and we help each other out. And guys, we're never alone on YouTube now. If you're part of this, you are not alone, because all you really seriously have to do is ask one of us, what's this, what's that, and we'll say, well, let's figure out, ask so and so, they know, and then we got you, right? And it's the best we can do is, and we need to have that community, right?
Absolutely.
But you do not ever. Yeah, Giant, do you think I'm like too quick to talk? Like I have a lot of energy? What?
You got
What's
good
your impression of?
You got good energy, man. I'm just listening. Yeah, you got good energy.
Yeah.
You know,
I have ADHD, but
you're doing what you're doing. You're doing the concept. I get it, man. You're doing it. I love it, man.
Yeah, so
watching you kind of put it together kind of is pretty cool too. Because when I first came on, you had the big yellow happy face looking guy, and then you changed that the profile picture, and then I seen the MDBC come together, and it kind of looks really cool because it looks kind of like a radio type podcast type thing, because the MDBC, it has like that was a good idea. A good idea.
And it just worked out that way because, like, hey, Modern Day Breakfast Club, right? 31 in the house, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Smash that like. I hope everyone smashed the like. I don't even know if I smashed the like.
It's all right. I know they love me. It's okay, guys. I know you hit the like. If you don't hit the like, I know you love me and I love you guys. So, like, it's what we do, right? We come support each other. But let me just catch up on chat real quick. Hey, Anu Machiko. This right here is Burpees Giant, guys. If you're just coming in right now, please connect with him. Not because I'm asking you to, because you're not going to be disappointed. This guy has a very positive message. He's a very positive person. And everything he's kind of doing from now within his life, he is, struggled to make it happen and is continuing to try to spread some positive message and keep his body in shape. And again, like, in order to be right here, you kind of have to be in slight enough shape physically, right? But he is good right here. He's one of those guys that, like, I know he has it where it's all positivity. You got this. Come on, let's go. And he's a good. I can already tell he's probably a really good guy to have in your corner. Check him out. It's Burpees Giant. His link is up there. He's gonna take part in the challenge. I'll talk to him later or more about it. Like, hey, just check out Allison Pro Jam. And then couple things. Just make sure, guys, check your community posts, right? So check people's community posts. And Giant, if you ever want to, like, I don't know if you do this or not. Just say, for instance, you really want me to check something out. Like, hey, check this out. Here's the video I was thinking about. You could either set it private. Like, hey, I made this video. Set it private, but then you at me, and then I think I should be able to watch it. Or, I don't know if you guys saw my this video coming up, this live stream. You know what I had to do? And it takes 12 minutes now. I basically wrote all the stuff, right? Let me show you. Tell me what you think about this, Giant, and I'm going to show you how to, like, there's some cool AI that's super easy to use and is free. So tell me if you like. I said, hey, give me a picture, right? I'm like, hey, give me a picture because I got to put your picture up here. Tell me if you like, if you don't, I can change it, okay? So,
that's funny. Guy kind of looks like me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I was rushing, and I was like, I gotta cover the tattoos because, like, I know I think he has tattoos, but I don't know. If I looked at it, it should be okay. But then
you know what? I have tattoos, but we can't let my mom see that thumbnail right there because I promised my mom I wouldn't get my neck done.
Are you serious? So I gotta remove that thumbnail.
After I got my first tattoo. She said, just promise me, babe, that you're never going to get your neck tattooed. And I was like, are you sure? Because I kind of did want to at one point. But yeah, I promised her that I wouldn't. So if she sees, I'll just let her know that that's not real.
Just tell her that, like, hey, the guy made we just put that on me, right? So, like,
how did it come up with that picture, though? Like,
for instance, like, whatever you sent me, right? You sent me a picture of you like this, that picture, the thumbnail, that little thing. if you go to my channel, and this for everybody else, and I always look for free stuff that we could use to like try to make things look a little better, and nothing too hard. Like I'm not trying to do the hard stuff, right? I want to just click something and there it is and drop it. So if you go to my homepage, there's 3 links. First link, hashtag Modern Day Breakfast Club in the house. Right, that's the most important link that I like. Okay, click it. That's the one. Second one is the guy that I collaborate with, karaoke acoustic guitar. The third one is this thing called Pika AI Art Generator. It's free. So all you do is you drop a picture and you pick whatever you want and it'll generate it for you. And that's how I got your picture. That's how I got this dude like this. And it just changes it and you drop it. And then I don't know. I like doing things with the computer and stuff like that. And I try to be better, make it look better as far as thumbnails, just because I'm one for
that picture that's you, the one that looks like you. It's really not a picture of you. It's a guy that just you picked that looked like you.
No, man, that's a pic. I went like this, a picture, right? I had an original picture that I dropped in that thing. You get 3. You get 3 a day, and then basically you download it, then you drop it onto whatever you're using. I use Canva to make my.
I have Canva. The one I sent you, that picture I sent you, where it's the roll within creates the roll without one. I think it's when you put that's off Canva. That's the only thing I know how to do. That's the only thing. Everything is so raw and uncut, and the good, the bad, and the ugly on my channel right now because I just haven't even had time to explore too much. When I do research, little things pop up, like how you're telling me right now about the AI. And then a bunch of people said about Canva, and I don't even have it paid. It's just the free, whatever is free on there. That's how I designed that whole thing. Yeah.
So I know you'll probably like it because like it's addition. You drop it into Canva and stuff like that. Let me catch up with chat real quick. What's up, Guru of Baseball Cards? What's up, Rudini? And let's see if we missed anybody. Yeah, Rudini, super awesome dude coming in. I hope you're still at 500, Rudini. I know, like, oh, guys, by the way, what happens is like towards like the end of the week, your sub count drops a little bit, and then it comes back after like Sunday or so. Like I stopped looking, I stopped caring about like, oh my God, it's dropped. And I know it'll be back, right? It's YouTube does that kind of craziness. But if you're coming in, bananas, right? If you're coming in, this is Burpee Giant. Super awesome dude. He does burpees, but again, he's got a good positive energy and message and stuff like that. His channel link is up top, and he's just coming in and talking about his channel and stuff like that. And he's cool. I really love it that if I could see more of you guys on there, because like for real, the guy's got a positive message. And he's basically like one of us, right? Like I just want positivity around me in my life, and I want to surround as much people around me so that could grow and I could feel like it just grow. Because if you have something cool, you want to kind of like share it, right? You want to share it out there. So
people out there, make sure you just keep spiritual discipline too, whatever that means to you, man. Keep that spirit right. We're all one. We're all under one divine source, man. You know, whatever it is you believe in, the universe. You know, I have my beliefs, and but you gotta put that spirit first. Put that spirit first, guys. Every day I drop videos too, going from I struggle. I have family members that have problems, issues brain-wise and stuff like that, and we all struggle. All of us do, but I've been in such a dark place that I pulled myself out of, literally the gutter. And the thing is if you ever have questions or anything like that, let me know. And I post every day like a video. Like that's what the whole thing about. If you hear me striking my stomach like a madman and saying I'm going from negative to positive and dropping down and hitting the floor to do some push-ups or burpees, I'm pretty much just sharing what I actually do. I say a prayer and I do it, and getting that heart pump real quick, even if it's something real small, it gets you into a better mood already. It's real. There's a whole science behind it. It's an endogenous medicine pretty much. God intended for us to get high the right way by hitting the ground, going from negative to positive. It has to be earned sometimes, and that's why action is very important. And I drop that every day. A negative to positive is a short little clip, and I'm actually doing like I'll be at work and I'll actually like drop my equipment because I'm just in my own head and it's not going good. And I'm talking to God, and I'm just like, all right, it's time for me to uplift my frequency, get my heart pumped somehow, release that the endorphins. Literally, if you look up the word, it means endogenous medicine, morphine, literally medicine from within. That's what endorphins means. Endorphins. So when you're kicking your heart rate up, you're kicking out those endorphins, and that's automatically going to put you in a better state of mind. Anyway,
that's some cool information. Sorry, I was hitting up text. By the way, my son is flying his way back from Guam because I'm originally from Guam.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then he's visiting. So tomorrow he's coming in, and I got to figure out how to Uber him home because I don't like missing work because just because like I don't want to. That would be a negative thing for me. If I'm not sick, then I shouldn't go because if I stay home and I enjoy being home, then it might put something in my head like, hey, you know what? I'm going to do this again. So I try to stay away as much of things that would put me off the track of what I'm trying to do. But yes, let's see real quick. So let's see, Burpees Giant. I don't know if you are connected to our friend Rudini. I know you have your phone here. Rudini popped to 500 the other day and he dropped like what YouTube does. It just kind of like filters out things and gives it back to you. So if you guys are not connected to Rudini, we tried this last time. DL, National Parks Princess, is like, let's get him back to 500. Because, you know, he's super cool dude. He's from Australia. He loves cats. He has a cool cat named Darkness. And I did this last time. I said, we did it. Yay. So it's one of those things like we got it. There's these little points, 500, 600, 700, 1,000. And then, cool, we got these points. So if you're, Burpees Giant, if we get connected, this dude named Rudini, super awesome. And then Rudini, this is Burpees Giant, super cool, awesome friend from Burpee Yoga.
What up?
And yeah, and then I got a good friend, one of the older friends, Tessie's Hot Kitchen up in here. Tessie, Teresa, I met her around the same time I met Allison Projam. So got some cool people popping in, old friends, OG people, new people who are now like disconnected and so awesome. So let's see. Let's see. So yeah, let's see if we can get him back to 500. And YouTube does that craziness and stuff like that. I'm definitely sub to you. Love your channel. Yes. And then let's see. I get it for quite a while. Yeah, and sometimes it stalls. You know what's so crazy? You want to show you something super, super crazy? YouTube does this to you. It holds you right at the end. Like it doesn't let you surpass certain. Like when I was about to get 1,000, it's like 998 for 3 days. I'm like, you were really 3 days? I just had a short view of 3,000. You're telling me 3 days it's stuck like that? Check this craziness out, Giant. Do you ever look at analytics and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do. That's why I learned that I need to do a short after every video to try to bring people in to watch the long form. Because my kids, I'll give my daughter Bella, I'll have to say, she's the one that told me like you got to start doing shorts. And then my other kids too. All my kids. By the way, shout out to everyone on my to the Modern Day Breakfast Club, but on my side too. Shout out to all my family members, my fiance, all my kids, and anyone that's ever supported or is supporting now. Blessings to my people, for real. Like that's what it's all about, you know. I just gotta make sure you guys know that you're a part of this, and you know, it's all from God, but I'm not taking all the credit, right? All I did was just press in. That's it. You guys all help support me through the good and the bad, and I'm sorry for anything I've fallen short in, and just blessings to you guys. I can't just do anything without you guys knowing you're always in my spirit and in the back of my mind when I'm making my moves or when I'm hyper focused and it seems like I'm just like not really acknowledging anyone. I gotta let that be known. Thank you. And thank you, Bert, for putting me on here, bro. I really appreciate you, man. This is exciting. I was nervous all day, honestly. I was like, oh man, I'm rushing home. I'm like, oh crap. I know I was gonna text you, like I'm probably gonna be a couple minutes late on there, but you didn't really say 4 on the dot that I had to be on there. You're just like, I'm doing this between 4 and 6. So I was like, all right, I got a little bit of leeway.
No, it's cool. And I saw you in the background and I say, I'm good. I can talk because I'm used to filling time and stuff like that. So I get it. And you know what I've learned though? And this is my mentality now. I used to not want to talk in front of people and stuff. Being a teacher too, I don't like crowds, right? But whenever I feel like nervous, because sometimes I got to talk in front of adults, right? And I'd rather talk in front of kids, right? Because adults don't listen. Like, guys, listen, you can't yell at them and stuff like, hey, I'm trying to talk, stop doing it. You can't do that to adults, right? Like a big group of adults. Yeah. And I get it. There's nerves, right? And before I'd be like, man, I'm nervous. And that negative word nervous freaks you out.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? This is my trick. I love doing that now because I am not nervous.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes.
Same feeling. It's the same thing. You just gotta.
I get it. Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same feeling. You just gotta channel it to a positive because it really is the same. Oh my! That's how people get excited too. Oh my God, Justin Bieber, right? Oh my God, I gotta speak. It's the same feeling. You just gotta not trick yourself, but change it, right? And that's all it is.
It's showing up, right? I could have not showed up and then been this big flake and Burpees Giants a jerk. He was supposed to come to my live. He didn't show up, you know, because people do that. They get so nervous they just don't show up. But if you show up, and then for me, you know, I press in, let God pour through me. Boom, I'm linked with Bert, and I'm good. I'm here. I'm showing. I didn't need to fit. You know, you gotta present yourself and everything. But I just you jump the action. It's the action, right? I just showed up, and we don't know, but we start talking, and look, it's probably been so long since we've been talking. It doesn't even feel like it. Probably what, an hour and a half or something? An hour, maybe?
It's I've been on hour 32. You popped. Yeah, it's about an hour or so.
It went away. Then the anxiety went away once we took action.
You just gotta go through and channel it to something more positive. Like, hey, this is just excitement. And you know, like if you didn't come on, I wouldn't have thought you were a jerk. You'd have to say, hey man, I was kind of nervous. I said,
yeah.
Next time, that's cool. I'm a teacher, so I'm used to like trying to push people. You got this. Let's go. Okay? Next time. Okay. I'm used to that. Motivating. Being a teacher, it's not about what you know as far as content or whatever it is or how many degrees you have. I mean, it's just how can you motivate someone to do something they don't want to do.
Yeah.
Right. And like, how about that? Let's try this. It's just about motivating and also pivoting and changing things. And it's like, how about this? And catering. And I've learned that like I am not the one. You got to cater to things too. Like just because I said so, you're doing it. That's it. I told you to do it. No, that's not how it works. It does not work.
Yeah.
We're not trying to play football.
I can probably learn a couple of things from you too. You know what I mean? Because with the coaching thing, it's the same way. I've been doing it offline already in real time for years now. If people really reached out that me and my fiance too have helped, you know what I mean, to build these people up through you know program. It's the programming too. Like you gotta have daily disciplines and programs that are positive. That eventually the negative has a harder time getting in when you have tools to go to, right? So like the coaching, like you said, sometimes just bringing a new perspective to somebody will change and help influence them without having to feel forceful and to a certain extent. You know, you learn that as a teacher, and it's spilling over into this. That's why you're able to put together a good community because you're already like you have practice. You know, like I was panicking when I got on. Everything was echoing, and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm like starting to get anxiety, and I'm so sorry to be. And then you're just like, just so you know, boom, click over, unmuted on the YouTube, and I was like, oh. And like a relief came because I clicked over and it worked. And because I thought the whole time I was going to be like trying to listen to you through that echo. And then it said, I seen something about I need headphones and I'm trying to figure out what headphones because I'm on a Surface Top. This is a Surface Top that I'm on. So I've never plugged headphones into it or anything. And, you know, I have my Beats. I have my AirPods that hook to my phone, but to the computer, I was like, oh no. But it sounds pretty good, the quality, huh?
Yeah, it does. I can hear you well. I'm using my Beats. Let me just catch up with chat real quick, and I'll show you what I was about to show you. What's up, Maddie Ice Cards? Welcome. I know what I was trying to say is when I showed you the thumbnail, when I do these lives, I basically invite every single one of my subscribers by tagging them on the bottom on the description. Because you're allowed 5,000 characters, right? And I'm like, cool.
It's a lot.
Everybody's going on there. It takes 12 minutes for me to actually do it, but it's very worth it. And of course, there's certain people like, I don't think it's gonna be good for this. Not good for the community. I don't know. There's certain people I kind of leave off because like they never really come, and like this is probably not their jam right here. So you know, but 99% of people I tag all of them within the video, and they come and I shout them out and stuff like that. And then
hey Bert,
yes sir.
If you go to like your last video that has all your tags on it. And if you highlight it, boom, copy. It doesn't work for you. I do it.
Sir.
No.
Do you do it on the phone?
No, I do it on the Surface Top.
I don't think it. I
like
don't.
say for the whole challenge. For the whole challenge, I had to make sure all those hashtags were in there with the modern day breakfast club and everything at the bottom. The real burpees gang, modern day breakfast club, burpees motivation, all this stuff. Right? I go, boom, I click and I highlight all those hashtags and the whole scripture about the challenge. The whole
that's fine.
In the description.
Yeah.
And then I put it on the next video.
Yeah, let me show what I'm talking about. The craziness that you cannot do that for. You could you could copy all that other good stuff. But I'm still looking for a way because it's a little frustrating putting 12 minutes of tagging stuff. I'm gonna present this thing and I'll show you the thing I was about to show you. Guys, if you're just popping on, this is Burpees Giant, super awesome member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club, super positive dude. His channel link is at the top of the description. But let me share my screen to show everybody and the Giant what I do when I have a live, right? It's just, I don't know if it's overkill or it's what, but it's what I do. It's a good way to like, hey, let me see who's also here. So like what I do, right, here's the live stream right here, right? Do you see this right here? The bottom where it's grayed out? Yeah. Okay, so I tag, if it's grayed out, it means it's good to go. It got embedded, right? It's good to go. Look at all the people I tagged for this actual live stream right here. Oh, man. This is everybody I'm subscribed to with the exception of maybe 10, right? But that's everybody I tagged it. And what sucks, or it's not good, what is not fun is say, for instance, I want to do this in retag. This is no problem. Right here, it's no problem. I could basically take this bad boy and I can copy that. That's fine. But it's not going to hold the ads. The ad signs, it won't hold it because you have to individually embed them each because you're gonna just say, for instance, I'll show you. It has to read it and embed it or put it right. So just say, for instance, I want to invite you again, Burpees Giant. See how it's giving me suggestions? Yeah, like right there. Then I have to click you and it embeds it gray. There ain't no way for me to like. I don't know. But yeah, so what I do is I tag everybody I'm subscribed to with the exception of a couple people, right? And then I do that for every live stream just so that the group could like grow and, new people could pop in like, hey, by the way, here's so-and-so, right? Yeah. But yeah, it takes a while, but it's very worth it because the club, we want it to grow as we can grow, right? But here's what I wanted to show you. Let me just go real back at chat, making sure I'm not missing anybody. It's a hyperlink issue, and it has to be done individually. I think I've not found a way. Someone said you could do it on your phone, but I don't like using my phone to do it because I'm doing so much. I'm building the thumbnails. I'm doing this. I'm tagging. So there might be a way. Check this out, though. Here's the craziness of YouTube. Remember I was telling you when you reach goals of like 500, you're trying to get there. It holds you like 2 before, or you're trying to get 1,000. I was at 998 for 3 straight days, even though I'm getting short views of 3,000. Check out this crazy YouTube craziness. So if I hit my earn, it's going to show me my subs. I already made it with the subs. I got my 1,000. But look at this craziness right here. You need 3,000 to get that first mark. Look where I'm at. 2,994. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Isn't that like craziness? It's that's like crazy. What? Yeah, and it's basically it's gonna hold me there to freak me out. Hey, I'll make that bigger. This is where I'm at. My watch hours are at 2,994. Oh my god. I'm like right at the edge. It just does that craziness to you. And of course, I'm far away from, the main goal for all of us is to get to the 4,000 mark, right? Which is fine. You got to do live streams. You got to do kinds of stuff like that. But I just wanted to show YouTube does that. So if you're like, you got your 500 or so and now it's down, YouTube does that. And then like 5-6 days later, it's like, boom, here's that, what you had, plus the extra that you picked up from your shorts or whatever. That makes sense. Yeah. I get it. I get it. YouTube is, they're in the thing of trying to make people put out content and use the content to drive ads. So if they got like a fire under you, like, oh my god, I better pump something out because I need these other 5. I need 6 more hours. Come on. So if I did that, and I used to do it all the time. I'm like, oh man, I'm at 98. I need 100. So I'm like, try to make a super awesome video. Now, here's 2. Here's 3. Come on, give it to me. And I know the game. I don't care. Yeah, it just. I don't really care anymore. I check it and I'm like, I know that game. I have it already. I know I have it.
doing
You're
it
just
though.
screwing with me. Yeah. No, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get concerned with analytics anymore, with whatever, because I kind of know the game, right? Let's see. I'll catch up with chat. AAP Jalen, what's up? What's up? I will check out your premiere. Let's see. I saw. Did I see John? Oh yeah. Yeah. So there's a way, and you can look at your analytics, but just telling you guys, and you too, Giant, don't like get caught up in it because it's off. It's off. You know, like check it. Like check what I do is I check it. I got 2,994. I'm gonna check it 3 or 4 days.
Yeah,
And
it'll go up.
it'll be there. It's gonna
It'll
be
go
what
up.
it is plus whatever it is, and then they're gonna get me. They're gonna do that to me again right before the 4,000. Because I don't check my subscribers anymore. I get it from the shorts, and like I'm not looking to get. I'm not. That's not my goal. My goal is 4,000 watch hours, so I don't really care about the subscribers. You know, and it fluctuates. I'm like, whatever. I know that game because I know, like, I all you really need is the community to come and check you out, stuff like that. How do you get the community to check you out? You just be you, and you connect with the community, and then become friends with the community. And as it grows, the thing, everything just kind of flows, right? But you have to give to receive.
Yeah, sometimes I'm working and because you're always showing me love, I just I don't even see when anyone's writing on the chat, and I put it in my pocket and I just listen while I'm working, dude. Like how you were listening while you were mowing the lawn, you know. And then I'll just listen to it while I'm working, and then I'll go check the chats like when I get a chance and try to see if I can keep up a little bit with it and say what's up to everyone in the club. And then same thing, but you're getting watch time out of it, you know. And then if there's more people supporting, then your hours go up. Me, I'm nowhere near watch time. I'm like nowhere near the watch time hours, you know what I mean, at all. I haven't even done what you guys were giving knowledge on to do the silent lives and stuff. I haven't even done. I go on other people's, I can just put it on, you know. But
yeah, and the thing is, like, you could do that too, right? But then don't do it yet until you know you can get 5. You know you can guarantee yourself 5 other people to kind of come throughout whatever length, right? And the only way to do that is you got to show your face at the party, right? I'm here, guys. What's up? What I do. So what's crazy is, right? I could be on a live right now, but I have 3 other devices with 3 separate support channels, and there's live streams I've been doing that I'm actually on 3 other people's lives saying I'm here. I'm actually doing a live stream.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and there's Rook, right? Rook of all has made his wax. Sydney Cat does live streams.
Oh yeah, blessings to them. They've been supporting too. Rook of all, and Sydney Cat. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are keeping me encouraged.
Rascal and Lucy does like a live, but she uses AI cats right in school. And like she's like, Bert, I'm going to work. You give them a wrench. I'm like, I can't. I'll stay. And I'm like, I gotta give a wrench. How do I do this? Because like as a moderator, you could do certain things. You can kick people out. You could do this. I can't do wrenches. But then if I have to use my personal channel to do work like content creating or visit people's channels or comment, I have to. Then I send my ninjas. That's what we call it, right? The ninjas to go out. And honestly, I do 8 hours of YouTube a day watching people's content. It takes about 8 hours, and to include making my own stuff, right? Preparing. Yeah. But it requires 0 effort on my part to say, Root, I'm here, I'm at work, and I'm silent. And I just run it with a spare laptop. And really, I'll run it. If she's going to run it 8 hours, I'm there 8 hours. Same as Unc. Like, Unc puts out 3-hour videos, and I sit and I say, I'm watching this one. And obviously, you know, I'm not watching it. I can't watch it because I'm working. But no one knows I'm doing it. It's just open laptop, different tab, you know, like, hey, it requires 0 effort of me to do it. I have a support channel. So like once you do that, you show your face at the party, people come do the party for you. And to me, like I would rather talk. Obviously, you can see, right? Like I don't want to put a silent out there because I could do this. I could talk with my mouth. I could make words with my mouth, and I could engage. It's what's fun for me. And I'm cool. Like I tried to silence live a couple of times. I'm like, I was like laying in bed. I'm like, I wonder what people are saying. So I'll go in. I'm like, hi guys. I'm like, dude, this is not working out. Like, it's either I'm gonna do it or I can't do it. Yeah. Because my ADHD is telling me to go check it. It's like, dude, it's 4 a.m. Just let it be. Let it be. So it's just like cooking. I think of it as cooking. You have food on the counter on the stove. Go check it. So silent lives are not for me because I gotta check, and it's crazy. But yeah, you mean don't worry about the watch time. Just work your thing. Once you're ready to do a silent live, you don't have to do a silent live. Do exactly what Unk is doing. Get your videos, your 30 minutes, your other 40 minutes, and put them into 3-hour bite-sized pieces of 3 hours, and then someone's gonna come in and say, Giant, I got this video right here. I'm on hour 1. And that's probably gonna be me with one of my supports. And I say, by the way, this is Bert.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the thing, is that you do that, and if one person watched something for 3 hours, that's 3 hours watch time. Right?
Yeah.
If you had your fiance watching every single one, just holding it, that's 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? It all adds up. And we help each other out as we go. Hello, Dragonfly. Welcome. For those of you that are popping in, if you have not done so, this is Burpee Giant. I met Burpee Giant from Unk. I met Unk from Patty Fish. I met Patty Fish from, not too sure where I met from, but I know, yeah. So it's we're all connected like Kevin Bacon. And yeah, he's got a very positive attitude and the output and view on life. I read the chat would be nasty if I did it all night. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like the Black Widows. Yeah, and what's cool, Black Widow, is this community. I have 7 or 8 moderators, right? Like managing, and I go and check people's stuff. And if I see anything inappropriate, I'll time them out. I'll get them out. If I see someone comment on your videos and you're part of the crew, like the super core, I will call them out and say, dude, that guy is just trying to tell you that's his cat's name. I won't say dumb stuff. I'll just call him like, nah, we're not doing that. And I see that on my stuff. They're like, this is a positive thing. What are you talking about? So we protect each other, but we're not rude or abrasive when we do it. I think Rudini was one, and he's like, oh, that's like, I remember Alice Pro Jam and I were going back and forth with this one person who was saying something, and he said, oh, that's like a threat. Or said, no, that's nice words. I said, well, thank you for coming, so-and-so, right? But it was like, nah, you're not getting the point. This is not the place for that. So, which is cool. And yeah, but then you never know. There's trolls, but what's cool is if you got the community, they will get the trolls out and tell the trolls, hey, nah, it's not what we do. And you like, if you look at the chat, there's no one saying F you this, F that, whatever. None of that is within this chat. Because this chat is a bunch of people who just want to come out and enjoy each other, and connect with each other and grow their channels, grow themselves, and have conversations, right? So that's what I like. But yeah, if you're not connected, that's Burpee Giant. He's going to be part of the dance challenge with Alice and Pro Jam if you want. Please take part of the dance challenge.
Yeah, you remind me of elementary school when they made me go in the Beauty and the Beast play. They're like, you're going. They're like, no, you're doing this. Like, can I be?
Yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah, you're Gaston.
But you know what's crazy though? Like I teach, right? So you put all this effort in. It's about relationship building, right? So you can't just say, hey, by the way, you're gonna do this. Now you have to like smooth it out, like get the relationship, see what they can do, push them to small pieces, right? Just like YouTube. Like if you don't have enough watch hours, get 1, then 2, then 10. Then 30, then shoot for 100, right? Get little bite-sized pieces, and then once you feel that, you motivate, and then like a teacher, like, okay, by the way, you're presenting in front of everybody. Yeah. You don't just flat out tell them that's what we're doing. We're starting this. So you're gonna write this paper right here, and by the way, in the end, you're gonna present. You don't tell them that. You lead them slowly to what they're about to do, and then next thing you know, hey, you're done. Okay, how does it sound? Read it to me. Cool. Then when you know they're ready, you say, by the way, you're presenting. And I've done that. And you could normally get people to do that if you motivation and you show, and it's about trust. They have to trust you to realize, like, I'm going to be okay if I do it. Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You know, you can't just, you have to be someone that they can trust.
Not just throw people in the fire, man. You know?
Nah. When I was a kid, like, no, they knew I didn't know how to read that well. And they're like, you, Albert, go read. Like, oh, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And I sucked, right? And everyone's laughing. They're like,
yeah.
Way to do that to me.
Yeah.
So,
popcorn bird.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the popcorn reading's scary. You don't do that right away. But I'm teaching, man. And this kind of reminds me of teaching because I'm watching chat, talking to you, trying to figure out where we're gonna go next and stuff like that. But yeah, it's coming in.
Yeah,
Giant.
does anyone have any questions?
Oh yeah, questions for Giant.
A lot of people ask where to start on the training aspect of things, and I don't want people to get overwhelmed with having to think they need to do 100 and something burpees a day. You know what I mean? They can start. I think I started at 30 at one point before I really got consistent doing them every single day, because I figured out that you can do them every day. You just have to scale your workouts according, but you get a lot of benefits just from the good habit, you know. What do you teach?
I teach social studies, but I work at an alternative school for kids who've been expelled and or have been in like a juvenile detention facility. So
okay.
I teach. I can teach anywhere from 6th to 12th grade. I have 8th graders through 11th graders right now, and yeah, there's guards and barbed wire, and these are kids that you don't think could do school because they got kicked out of school.
That sounds
but
like
I love them, man. It's not a challenge at all. They're actually just with me, man. I'm not trying to expect too much right away from them. I'm like, I fill them out. I don't even read their files. I don't know why they're there. I don't know what they did. I take it for how they see them when they walk in, and then I make my assumptions later after about 2 weeks. Okay, this is where I need to work with him. And the big thing about meeting a new person, or doing something like teaching or running a class or doing anything, I don't have the control, right? I'm not in charge. I don't tell them that, but I am never in charge. We're here together. Let me see how I can help you. Whereas like most teachers believe like, no, I said so. This is what's happening. You don't want to do that, get out. No, I mean, that's not how you welcome someone into your house, right? Like, how is someone going to want to learn, feel comfortable, feel trust? You got to build the relationships, what we call it. And I love it. So, I mean, I like the kids because they're misunderstood. They're just kids that got caught. There's everybody else in the regular school have not been caught yet over something they've done.
Yeah.
Right? Of course, they're really good kids. Never do anything wrong, but half the kids have done something really weird and have just not been caught.
Yeah.
They just been caught. And let's see how we can fix it. I was a bad kid too, man. Like I was just lucky. I made it, Yeah. So I love it, man. And it's just one of those things because I all the stuff I've done in the past have just almost like prepared me for what I'm doing now. And I'm probably 6 years left in my career. But I like it so much that I might do more because I like where I'm at. I'm not gonna lie. I did not like regular school at all. So if you are one of my principals, thank you so much for the opportunity teaching at the regular school, but I did not have the time of my life.
That makes sense, man. I like
but I tried. I tried. It's a losing battle. It's a losing battle, regular school.
Yeah, we tried.
Too many people in trying to do that one thing.
Yeah.
And no time to get to know each other. And it was just all about, let's go. We got to do this. I'm like, okay, we got to do this,
Yeah.
So, but where I'm at is the thing. Hey, what's your philosophy on mastering something? I read this thing where you have to do 10,000. Was it 10,000 hours to be really good at something? Have you ever read something like that?
Yeah, I would say, that. And honestly, you probably have to have some type of either make yourself develop a passion for it, or just somewhat like you're never going to get good at something you're completely miserable at. I feel.
Oh yeah, we do have a question though. I don't know. There's a really super awesome friend. Her name is Anu. Her channel is Michiko. She has an awesome cat named Bless, a really fluffy white cat, super awesome. Michiko. She's Burpee ? Right? So Michiko, this is an awesome dude. His name is Burpee Giant. His link is up there. He does burpees, right? And I know the camera's not set up for you to do a burpee. Maybe you can explain it, the basics of a burpee. Welcome to the basics of burpees with Burpee Giant.
Burpees. When you guys go to the channel, you'll see plenty of demonstrations, but the concept behind it is it was used to develop people at the highest level for the movement you're doing. It's a full compound, full multi-jointed body movement that hits your muscles, every muscle in your body, plus you're forming it in a cardiovascular capacity. So basically you're building up your endurance, your VO2 max, stamina plus muscle on top of it all, and just incinerating fat. It's one of the best movements you can do. There's no way you can do a couple of them and your heart rate isn't spiking. You know what I mean? So it's really good for conditioning. The military uses it. Prisons use it to build up their people so that they can stay strong and fight forever when things, riots and stuff like that, go down in the prison yards. They want their people strong. In sport, they use it because of the conditioning is just phenomenal. So it spills over into every aspect of the sport. So I did ice hockey. So I learned the original one with the jump, which it's not my favorite. I like the more military style. So I do, you know, it's down into a plank, a push up, and then you pop back up onto your feet. When you go to the channel, you'll see it, but pretty much it's one of the best movements you could do because you can do it anywhere and you get the most bang for your buck. I've done all training you could think of and I still do, by the way. I don't camera all my training, just the burpees is easier for me to do. And it's like I do it every single day, but I do bar work, pull-ups, calisthenics, weights, all that. And I played ice hockey for 20 plus years. I still jump on the league here and there when my son and my kids aren't too busy with their sports and the money's right. But I've done it all, and these type of burpee routines are just, I've found the most beneficial, especially as we get older and age in our life. Is something we can consistently do every day with no excuse, and you're going to get a good workout no matter what. Like, you're going to build muscle and you're going to sweat, you're going to burn fat, and you're going to release all your healing from within your body. It's spiritual and mind too, right? I run to it to callous the mind, because a lot of people run from the burpee, but everything that's hard is going to give you the best benefits overall. So when you learn to embrace the hardest movement that there is, you're going to get stronger regardless, because everything else is going to be easier.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I used to run track in college. I went to Marshall University in West Virginia, coming out of Guam. It was the only way to get out. Luckily, went to Marshall. And then I competed for the island of Guam in different competitions around the little islands. I went to the World Championships in athletics in Sweden in 1995, and played basketball, did all kinds of stuff. And like we did burpees a lot. And then with like the fast twitch stuff, which is, I think is similar. It's you want a very efficient workout with the least amount of time, right? Like with burpees and stuff. We did plyometrics, where it's just like quick side to side jumping, and really all you really need is 3 minutes by 3 minutes at threes, and you know, like you'll be done in 15 minutes, but you'll be wiped out. So it's just basically using your body and gravity to kind of do stuff. And what I hated just straight push-ups, right? We got to knock out 50. 48. Nah. But what's cool about a burpee, right, is basically you're a standing position, then you get down into the push-up. So that's you squat, then you get burpee, right? But it looks quick, right? And then from there you do one push-up, pop up, then you stand up, then you usually jump up. Sometimes,
you can jump. Yeah,
some people variation, do it. Right? You're not continuously working that, like.
Yes.
You know, that's hard. Like, hey, let's go knock out. We're gonna knock out 250 straight push-ups. Make it happen. Nah, like, hey, I could do 48.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have muscle failure, coach. I mean, I could do 50, but then that's like, hey, whoa. But it's efficient because, you know, you're still getting whatever push-up it is, but you're also working core. The core is I've always learned that, like, the core is the most important thing. You got to make sure you do your sit-ups. You got to make sure you do your leg lifter things. We call them B-ups, where you basically hold the person's ankles, and then you bring your leg up and they push it down, and you just.
We did that in hockey. Yeah, we did that. We did that in hockey.
B-ups.
Yeah.
B-ups.
And we did the plyometrics too, the side to side. It's really good for skating, for balance. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's good for core. That's for explosiveness. It's good for everything. And I like burpees. What's the workout today? Okay, we do burpees. Hell, yes.
Yeah.
Whether it's like, no, we got push-up, sit-ups. We got 500, 250. I'm like, oh, great. That means I got to knock out 50, right? I got to knock out 50 5 times, right? That sucks. Like, but you tell me to do burpees, like, we're good. Because that just means we go one time, then I can slide rest, and I could do that other one. So it's super efficient. Yeah. So, but Chico, that's what a burpee is. You're standing, then you kind of squat down, you get a push-up, you do the push-up, pop up, stand up again, and then it could end there. Or you could do something cool like jump up and go back down again. And it's very efficient. It's good for the core because, you know, you don't want to be like slouch. You want to keep everything, your core, your stomach all good, and it's good.
You'll look good if you do them every day, dude, for sure.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of workouts, track training, stuff like that, and we did burpees. Burpees are very efficient. The kids hate it for some reason when we used to coach, like, burpees, that looks stupid. I'm like, yeah, but guys, look, you can't even do 20 push-ups. Like, we got to do something. Come on, let's go. And you're like, okay, did I get them to do 100? Yes, they did 100 push-ups, but they were not continuously jamming it. They're basically 1.
Yeah, and then up. 2.
You got your 100, and then you also got some other good stuff happening in between your core. You got your glutes. You got everything kind of, because you want to get in the right spot to do it.
Yeah,
it's got to be
absolutely.
Smooth. And in order to make something smooth, you got to have good core. Right?
Yeah.
The people that have no core are just flat on their face, even if it's 1 push-up. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean and then yoga is also good, and whether you want to call it yoga or you want to just go inward, like you said in the beginning of when I was talking to you, you kind of it comes from within, right? I forgot what you used. From within.
Yeah. The world within creates the world without is one of the quotes I like to live. I like a lot of good quotes and scriptures. They really feed you. It makes it. You can bring power to it. Yeah, it brings power, definitely.
Yeah, I truly believe in that in another way. Like I the world within creates the world without. That scripture, or was that from a book?
It's from a book, but it's pretty much across the board in different religions and scripture. Like a lot of the stuff is so similar. I don't know, people don't really know that, but I kind of I like the universal laws too. They're supposedly written by God, you know what I mean? But they make sense to what governs our universe, and those can all be tied into the Bible also, which is crazy. You know, it's all that it's God's word, but it's kind of put for people that don't want to admit like that they're taking sides of Jesus, or they're taking sides, and it's just kind of like they're universal truths that stand the test of time either way. Like the things you say about you give love, you get love with your channel, like when you're supporting other people, iron sharpens iron. It's all in the Bible too. It's just God's rules for the universe. You know what I mean? Pretty much. I love the universe. So if any of you guys out there ever get a chance to look up the 12 universal laws, you can and learn how to apply those laws in your life, and they work. Guaranteed. There's no way.
Oh yeah. Burpee Giant. You need to check out Alan Williamson. Alan Williamson.
Yeah. Thank you, Alan. You've been supporting a lot. I see him.
Oh yeah. Okay, you guys have connected, right? I think I did see him on
your. You said one-handed push-ups?
Yeah, he does some crazy stuff. I remember him doing like pull-ups, right? He's doing pull-ups and he's like, I am a real American. And he's like, whenever he does something, he has killer commentary and they're like some crazy song, right?
That song is Hulk Hogan, right?
I believe that is.
Yeah, I think Hulk Hogan, the WWF Hulk brother. He did that song. There's like a video where he's in the song. I'm a real American. Yeah, my buddy sent me that song not so long back. That's funny.
Real quick, let me catch up with chat real quick. Hey, welcome Tina and Jewel. I think Tina and Jewel I've known for about a week, but they do some cool like going around and looking at different things and like buying boats and looking at Christmas lights. They've been phenomenal. Like I give, they get back, and now I kind of know them. Like, hey, by the way, that's cool. You saw a street performer. Welcome, Steve and Tina, Jewel, the guys, people in the chat right there. Make a connection. See, do what you do. You'll like the connections that they meet, that they bring also. And if you're coming in and you're wondering, I'm Bert, by the way, guys. I'm Bert, and this is Burpees Giant. Super awesome, positive dude. His channel link is at the top. I'm hoping I'm pointing in the right direction because sometimes I point the wrong way. But it's his channel link's up top. And we're just talking about burpees, talking about life, talking about positivity, and all kinds of other stuff like that. Which I try to surround myself with. And like, from within and without, right? I truly feel we create our reality based on what our minds can create. Like, it's like really like what we see is based off like what we think it may be. It's just two people could be in the same room at the same place. That place sucks. The other place, and the other person thinks it's the best. So we really seriously have the ability to create like how we feel, unless, like you're in prison and then like, oh my gosh, okay, this is not a good thing, right? But for the most part, if you have that ability to do and maneuver the world, you can see goodness when things suck. I used to hate the rain because I used to be a skateboarder. I still have six skateboards. I still skate a little bit, but I'm old and it hurts when I fall. I hated the rain. I hated the rain with a passion because now I can't skate. But now I love the rain because it's making the grass green and I don't have to use my hand sprinkler, right? I'm like, I love it and I love the way it smells. But before it's the same thing. It's still rain. Why do I love it now and I used to hate it? It's just we create our perspective and our reality of what we believe is good, bad, what. And we always have a choice. Every day we have a choice. As long as you have that choice, okay? If you're in prison, like some of my friends who are never going to come out, they don't really have a choice. And where they seriously have to be strong from within. Like, I can't go anywhere, but I'm going to take a journey in a book. I'm going to take a journey on memories that I have, positive stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just harder when you're cooped, right? So why does the cage... have you ever read that thing, Why Does the Caged Bird Sing? I remember reading about it and thinking, like, really, it's one of those things. There's always something to be happy about. But yeah, that's what I like. Let me just catch up. Chat. Time to go. Thank you, Adam. I know Adam is going to roll some logs and stuff. 3 p.m. Eastern for time. We finally make it to the Oregon Trail. Oh, by the way, Giant, if you are not doing anything on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, Adam of Catatainment will be doing the Oregon Trail. You can come in, connect with the people, see if we can make it to Oregon. I don't know if you've ever played. We basically follow along and we help make decisions.
I played the game for the computer like when I was in elementary school. There was like a computer.
That's the game.
Oh yeah, it's that game. Oh, you hunt ox and everything. It's like a little bullet. It's like yeah. I remember being a dumb little kid and I would try to go straight to that hunting part every time.
Right.
There's
like,
no purpose behind the game, Yeah, I'm just trying to hunt the ox.
Yeah, and you have to use the WADS, WADS, right? So that's how you do it. They call it. I used to be a gamer. So WADS is you're using WADS to go up, down, left, right, and then spacebar shoot, right?
Yeah.
So we don't. Adam plays it, but he's like, chat. What do you think we should do? Should we wait? Should we get this? And then 3 or 4 times we've not made it. We've only been up to Utah, but it's a cool way to hang out on a Saturday. I go and it used to be in the morning, but I guess it's 3. But I'm really just hanging out. I have 4 computers, so I could have Oregon Trail on, chatting with friends, making a video, supporting someone's live, doing so much, right? So it's like it's a cool way to go. And if you're not doing anything, there's also other people's live streams. Like Sydney Cat does live streams. Rook does live streams where you might be able to, if it's a school day, I might be able to say, hey, what's up? How you doing? And then I got to go. But I leave my stuff. But all right, Anu, thank you for coming. Anu Michiko. Yeah, I put out a video of my dogs, right? And I used the AI to make the thumbnail. And man, I apologize, Anu, that she thought like my dogs left or passed or something, and I was just doing that. But you get something and you love it so much, right? Like my dogs or my kids, right? Or whatever. And then you look at it and you think like, oh my gosh, this is not going to be forever. Last night I was sitting in the studio and I was looking at my 2 dogs. It's the last video I made, my most recent one. And I was like, this is not going to last forever. So like, I need to shoot a video of these boys, and like put, and it's a cool thing because like all of this stuff, when I'm gone, it's going to hopefully still be here that my grandchildren like, hey, let me see. Oh, see your grandfather? He's like, whacked out. Look at him. Look at his beard. He's wearing, look at that. Look at Schoolhouse Rock shirt. Look at him singing that crazy song. So like, I wanted to put that. No, Chico, my fault. I mean, it was a touching thing because I chose the most touching. So if I can make time in a bottle, that's like, oh my God. If we want to hold things dear to us forever, but we can't. And that's what that song's about. It's just like dogs or whatever, our health, our youth, things go. And it's just like, I need to Yeah, I had to get with her right away. I was at work. I said, "Oh my god, I got to email her." Hey, it's I was just feeling my dogs, and they're still here. But it's not from old. It's just I wanted to get the boys. But looks like it said Steve and Tina Jewel. They have connected with you, and then Rook is still here. I know she does work and keeps the channel on here on stuff, which I do during the day because I got to work, right. I'm with the kids and stuff, but I hold things. So anybody doing lives and stuff like that, I'll try to look out for you. It's a little red dot, and if I have the ability and I have the things, I'll do it. If I have time, I'll chat. And yeah, it takes a lot, but I like it's what I do. I have ADHD, OCD, so it's super helpful. Good night.
Is there still another? Were you having another person come on today?
Yeah, we were supposed to have Maiden, but he was not feeling well, and I was like, okay, now it's just the giant, me and the giant up on here.
Okay,
and like okay, and I was like, I hope he comes. But then you know what? I always, as a teacher, right, I have a backup plan. A backup plan. I got stuff to talk about. If that doesn't work, I have plan C, plan D. Plan E is I watch chat and I say, cool, what's up, guys? How about this? You know, like, and that's what's helpful when you go around and you like watch people's things. You can talk about their videos that you see and stuff like that, right? And that's what the connection is. I always have something to talk about because I'm always checking something, right? I'm always watching a video and always connecting in some way, right?
Yeah.
So, but there's always a backup plan, and I'm so glad that you came on. But yeah, we've been on for a really long time. I mean, we have 28 people in the chat, and I usually go 6 to 8. And what's crazy is like, it's hard to walk away from 28, 26. You know, like that's a lot of people in the chat. But I tried to like end by like 8:30 or so. But yeah, this is pretty good. And guys, if you're popping in and you have not done so already, I know Steve and Tina Jewel already connected to Burpees Giant, a super positive individual, part of the Modern Day Burpees Club, which most everybody here are part. All you really have to do to be part of that club is you just got to put the hashtag Modern Day Burpees Club on your description of your videos. But it's not magic. You got to do what you do. And it's a community of people that want to connect with each other and share stories and help each other out. And if you want to know like some free AI stuff, if you go to my homepage, there's a free AI thing I use to make my thumbnails, my pictures. And if you have any questions about AI, Renee, Rascal, and Lucy does some cool stuff with AI. And then who else also does? Yeah, we're not heavily. I think I just try everything. I'm like, hey, try this one. If it's not good, I won't tell you guys. Good night, DL. Thank you for coming. But yeah, man, I'm glad you came on. And I have a school tomorrow and stuff like that, and I still got to catch up with certain things. Do you have anything coming up that you want to share? I can write it down.
For me,
yeah.
Just pretty much just check it. Just wait out for the launch. I'll let everybody know when the website's actually launched and we can start like doing these coaching courses to help people out. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. Other than that, you'll still see the video, the burpees every day, show the consistency and keep connecting, and you'll still see the little shorts every day. And I'll figure out what's next. If there's going to be another challenge, you guys can let me know if you want to think of another challenge you want to do or something. But I'm kind of scaling back. I'm probably going to start, doing my bar work, my pull-ups and dips and stuff again. But for now, we're just doing 125 one pumps for a few days. I'm still sore. It was over. I mean, you got to think it's over. It was probably close to 17,000 push-ups over the 30 days.
Oh my gosh.
And hundreds of burpees. You know what I mean? So my body's like, I was pushing through at the end. I just kept defaulting back to the regular 125 4 pumps because my body was just getting heavy. It was getting all the fibers are torn up. So you gotta let them repair. Then we'll see the gains in a couple of days here. I'm thinking, already seeing it's like little veins are starting to pop out I didn't have before.
Oh yeah. The body's like, all right, here we go.
Getting the gains. Yeah. But no, I appreciate the love and support from everyone. Blessings to my people. I hope you get something out of my channel and there's more to come. We're just getting started. I've been doing the coaching in real time, man, but we're branching over to online, and I just want to help, guide my people So in a spirit first manner, so that they can become strong and conquer in every area of their life and be really pressed into the one, the savior, the plug, you know what I mean? And other than that, let's say you're just going to see positive from the God Hustle over here at Burpees Giants channel. And I'll stay connected. I hashtag every video to your club, man. So I appreciate the love. I'm sending it back. I was just going to be there. I'm copy and pasted every video. So it should, you know what I mean? Keep it growing. Let's grow. You know what I mean? Let's grow. If you're not growing, if you're not progressing, you're regressing, right? We got to keep it going.
That's right. That's what I try to do is like be a little better every time, you know, like, okay, let me see how it is if I'm pitch black dark. I mean, my light died out, but I'm like, oh, this is cool. I try to be better. I try to be better at chat. Just real quick, we got some really super awesome people here. I mean, John Swarzig, Shenandoah Valley. I love this dude. He's like, you know what? Blah, blah, blah. Analytics did and that. And like, Bert's not even catching because he's talking about tech stuff. And I was like, you know, let me check. And I looked at it. Okay. All right, John. I see it. It's all. But he calls me the dancing fool because I'm always somewhere in some chat, some live stream. I'm doing stuff. I'm trying to do the chat, trying to type. And the crazy thing is, I can't be omnipresent, right? So I miss chat sometimes. But yeah, we have this great relationship where, you know, he's like, yeah, I'm like, I understand, John. Like, but I wish I could. I wish I could watch chat, talk to you, but I'm working on it. But it'll be like this. So yeah, man, I'm so grateful that you came, Burpees Giant. But see, that's weird, right? So I always have to glance, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you're not connected, Burpees Giant, super cool dude. Part of Modern Day Breakfast Club, does positive messages, does burpees. He's gonna be part of the dance challenge, and then yeah, I'm spinning plates too. Guitar off the cuff. Yeah, Burpees Giant. Check out Guitar off the cuff. He's got some super cool music that he makes on his own original music. He plays guitar. Super cool, awesome dude. Which most of these people on here are super cool, awesome people. And you know, it's not. I don't want to say go in and connect with it, but like go make a good relationship with another positive person. Maybe I should say that. And you'll be it's just the more the better and stuff like that. And grow as you can grow. If you feel like you're getting too like it's too much, take back a little bit and just chill out a little. Oh yeah, guys. Hey Martha, thank you for coming. Martha makes art. Super cool friend. She does crafts. She likes my music, which thank you so much. I watch your crafts. My wife does craft channels. If you guys have not connected to Martha Makes Art, she's part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. Super awesome friend. I'm glad you made it, Martha. Thank you for coming. That's why I have to always make sure I watch chat because I don't want to miss people. You know, and I do. It's just humans. I can't do two things at once. But yeah. And then Allison Program's doing the dance challenge. Go check out his thing, and that's probably a good way. If you go to his community and see the people there, you'll say, okay, these people are also doing this and that. And then, pop on silent lives of people, just say what's up. And then, Martha has some cool stuff. She makes little crafts. Like, I know how hard that is because my wife does crafts. The smaller you make something, the more like, the crazier it is going to be, right? So she does all that. And
yeah,
she
I can't
has
do
like, that's not for me. That's not for me. My hands don't do that. Like my hands could, punch, they could grab, because I do like some Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu stuff and boxing, right? I can do all that kind of stuff, but doing things like I can't feel anything in my knuckles and like it's all like
I get it.
That's why
your pain with arts and crafts.
Right. But man, hey, I know it's been kind of late, so I know you probably have to get off. You have work tomorrow and stuff like that.
I still do that little routine real quick too.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming on, Burpees Giant, guys. Connect with him, and then anytime when we have lives, pop in with you. Hey, Giant, this and that. We're gonna. I know, and get with Allison Pro Jam, do the dance challenge, and that's just like a more of a connection piece, right? So like, hey, let's do a thing together as a community. I know I told you because I know you can do it because you do burpees, man. Let's
try it, dude. Let's try it.
Right. I'm gonna be part of it. But
we'll try it, man. Thank you for having me, man. It's been an honor. Blessings to my people. I appreciate you guys, man. Good night.
Good night, man. Thanks for coming. All right. So, hey, guys, that was pretty cool. That's Burpee Giant. His thing is up top. Raph, thank you for coming. Raph, John, if you want to do the dance challenge. We'll see there on the next time I have a live stream. I'll keep promoting it and stuff like that. You guys all have a fantastic day. I have one more day, it's Friday, and then I have the weekend, and then I'm gonna one more week of school, and I can do more cool stuff. Wing Chun, yeah, like that. You know what? Have you ever tried the thing where you like the Bruce Lee thing with the stick with the opposite things? I forgot what it's called, and Bruce Lee would do that thing. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, so great show tonight. Thank you so much, Renee. I try my best. I mean, I kind of like the lighting on this. I like the intros that I'm doing. I got AI stuff. Black Widow, thank you so much for popping in the OPS, and thank you for helping Raph with Allison Pro Jam with the Wing Chun dummy. Yes, with the hashtag thing. David, Guitar Off the Cuffs, thank you so much for providing the song for the winner. And then John, thank you so much for busting my butt and saying and seeing out, checking to see if I wasn't gonna check what you were doing, and luckily I saw it, and I was like, yeah, come on, John. But yeah, thank you all of you guys for being you and being awesome. It's kind of what we do. And then yeah, I'm gonna pop off and do my thing, have some, have dinner finally because I was rushing out to pick up my mom. And I guess I'll see you guys on someone else's live stream. If not, I'll be back on Sunday at 6 o'clock. And thank you so much. Hey, yeah, Vancouver Sunny, thank you for coming. Everybody here, thank you all for coming. And we'll do this again on Tuesday. Next Thursday, I don't have anybody to talk to. So if you're interested, hit me up on my community page or whatever. Say, hey, I want to come on and talk about what. That's fine. You can come on. I love having everybody on. Yes, thank you all too. Also, David, and you guys make it super easy because I love all of you guys, and you guys are the best. You have your own personalities, which I totally appreciate. And thank you for putting up with my craziness and my hyperactivity. Thank you for doing all that, and thank you for always being there. I'll see you guys. Peace out, everyone. Modern Day Breakfast Club. Peace and out. Thank you all for coming. Good night, everybody. Later, Sydney. Thank you for coming, Leandra. Thank you for having Burpees Giant on. And thank you, Burpees Giant, for coming and talking to us. Guys, make sure you connect to him. If you have a chance, his link is up top. Till then, see you guys on the next one. Peace out.